Loud.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast with your host, SuperFly, John Lee, the podcast god, and his co-host,
Partyman Cam, where the party never ends.
And in studio with us, we have one of the biggest baby faces of Kentucky history. We have Chucky Smooth.
Thanks for the compliment, guys.
You're welcome,
Thanks
brother.
for having me.
Turn that down just a little bit, brother. But yeah, we got the legendary figure right here. Everyone knows him, and everyone wants to be him. Chucky Smooth.
I don't know about that, brother.
Hey, you're the one that had smooth on the pants. They want to be smooth, just like Smooth.
What is it that the country singer Toby Keith says? I ain't as good as I once was.
Yeah, let me get this on here. Sorry. I know it keeps buffering for some reason.
There it goes. Oh,
Do I just need to mute it a little bit?
it's already. There we
Okay.
go. Okay. So, Chucky, why don't you tell us what got you into professional wrestling?
Man, I actually, if you go to my Facebook, I told the story the other day. I was looking through some pictures and come to a picture of me and the superstar Bill Dundee, man. And I actually got to work on a show with him in Harrodsburg years ago at their little county fair. And I come across the picture and I was thinking the very first wrestling show that I ever went to was at Rupp Arena. And we had some family friends come in, and they were really familiar with wrestling, and they watched weekly and were like big wrestling fans. But I mean, they were like big Bible thumpers. Like they went to church every Sunday and this and that. And they were from Hazard actually. And they came up and was like, "Yeah, there's wrestling at Rupp Arena. You know, you don't want to go tonight?" And you know, my mom was like, she asked me, you want to go to wrestling? And I was like, wrestling. I didn't know much about it. I wasn't, hip to it. So we go, I was 7 years old, so Rupp, it's, as a 7-year-old kid, you're like, man, this place is huge. So we go down, and we're like 3 rows from ringside. And when it was time for the show, it all went black, and spotlights come on over the Rupp Arena. And back then, you could smoke inside Rupp Arena.
Yeah.
Those would be people that are smoking. You could see the smoke going up in the lights and this and that.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, way back
it was
when.
back then. Yeah, tells you how I just showed my age right there. So the show starts, man, and I'm just like, wow, man, this is really neat. And Jerry Lawler comes out, man, with the crown and this and that, and comes to the ring, and he challenges the superstar Bill Dundee to a match. And shortly after, the first match rolls out, and the heel comes out with the bad guy, and nobody knows that. Comes out, and like I said, these people are Bible thumpers that we attended the wrestling with.
Yeah.
And the heels would come out and they would start cussing like every word imaginable. Horrible, anything. And I was just like, I'm 7 years old, And but at the end of the night, it come down to Jerry Lawler, Bill Dundee in the main event. Bloodbath. Like they fought from one end of Rupp Arena to the other. And then after that night, I was hooked. Wrestling is,
Yeah.
is the crap, this shit. So after that, every Saturday morning it'd be USWA, 10 o'clock, WWE Superstars at noon, and then, Monday Night Raw, Primetime Wrestling. I was eat up with it. I had the action figures, and I had nieces and cousins, I would wrestle, and I'd beat the hell out of them. They still tell these stories today, that's wild you become a wrestler because you used to beat the shit out of us when we was kids. It all makes sense. Even guys I went to school with are like, man, it makes sense that you was a freaking wrestler, dude, because you lived it, breathed it, always.
Exactly.
So, I went to my first ever indie wrestling show at Georgetown Convention Center. And I'd heard about it from a friend and went, and I was like, wow, man, this is like just right down the freaking road, man. Like every Sunday. Like you're seeing Randy Savage, Jimmy Valiant, Jerry Lawler. You're seeing all these wrestlers come to the Georgetown Convention Center. And back then, man, they packed that place. Like the history of the MWA is like the greatest wrestling tradition Kentucky's ever had. I mean, it went for 50 years. And anybody and everybody wrestled for the MWA,
That's
when it
right.
came to Kentucky. And, it was like the biggest thing.
Good guys like Danny Fargo there.
Oh, man. Yeah, you can go on for days. Danny Fargo, Bam Bam, and Terry Allen, I'm just drawing a blank here, Dale Mann, Doug Vines.
Aftershock.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. Just like Bobby Blade, man.
Yep.
Like Bobby Blade, man. That dude does get a lot of credit that he deserves, man. Like that dude is like he's wrestled, and wrestled anybody and everybody,
Yeah.
And plus he's a great guy outside the ring, man. He's a great
gone.
guy.
He's gone
Lone
4
Wolf.
hours and 13 minutes.
So,
Just
like I
talk.
said, my first show was at the Georgetown Convention Center. So, and I actually took Ray the Bear Steele to his first ever independent wrestling show. And after that, he got hooked. And he started wrestling, I think around 98. Like, as soon as he got out of high school, he started early. And then once he got in, he kind of was like, man, come down, man. I'm in it, I got a great thing going. You should do it. And there for years, I was like, man, it's a lot of wear and tear on your body. And then, have to, still work a shoot job,
Yep.
Every week. And so it took a while for me to actually cross over and become a professional wrestler. And actually, I started doing security whenever Chris Corman took over the MWA, Dirty Chris Hayes. And I was there every week, MWA, Mount Sterling, Estill Street Jubilee. That was the place to be on Saturdays. And every Saturday was the place to be. And I did security, and Dirty Chris was always like, hey, you need to start wrestling, people love you here, you're here every week, I think we should get you involved. And I was like, I don't know.
He saw something in you that you didn't see at the
Exactly,
time.
he did, man. And I just, him and Roger Ruffin was two of the biggest, guys promoters that really pushed me, and we did a thing where he was like, this is what I want you to do. I want you to, we're going to partner you up with Donnie, against me and Justin Idol. So we did this whole thing where I was handcuffed to Bunny Love, Justin's manager at the time.
Yep.
And they did a big thing, and so we shot back a match where I was actually going to tag with Donnie the next week, and Dirty Chris was going to tag with Justin Idol. And then after that, we did 2 or 3 matches. We eventually, went over, in the whole little, thing that we were doing.
Yeah.
Program that we were running, we eventually went over. And then, my second match ever was Vic the Bruiser.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Another Kentucky legend
So
right
I
there.
go for wrestling tag team with, Donnie Green that, had to hold my hand, the first, 4 or 5 matches that I did to work with Vic the Bruiser.
Hell yeah.
And man, I tell you, you talk about knees shaking, wrestling Victor Bruiser, And man, we went out there, man, and had a great freaking match, man. Trust me, I felt it.
I know.
I felt every bit of it.
Definitely.
Because
But
Vic's one of those
man,
guys.
it like gave me so much confidence, man. Like it was like, wow, I can do this, man. Like just like a month and a half ago, I was,
Yeah.
security, then I'm wrestling Victor Bruiser, man.
And he took care of you too.
And I would get a lot of heat from the guys back then, like, man, it's it's messed up, man. You come in and you go and Chris pushes you like the way he did, but the thing about it is, man, it's like I got wrestling, by watching as a kid and it being in my blood, like I got it. But until you get in the ring, man, you don't understand, wrestling. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And like when we were doing that first 5 weeks where I was wrestling that deal with tagging with Donnie, like I was at the building, every week early, and we would train, and we like, this is what we're gonna do, and I tell you another guy, Tuffy, man.
Oh,
Was another
tough.
guy that took me under his wing, man. That guy doesn't get the credit that he deserves.
Also got one of the strongest chops.
Man, the best arm drag.
Nice.
I'd say, yeah, chops too. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. He's got great chops, but that arm drag, man. And like I learned a lot from Tuffy, and I learned a lot from Dirty Chris. In a 5, 6, 7 week period, and then I would wrestle back then. I'd wrestle in shitholes, man. I wrestled in some sketchy places in my 14-year wrestling career.
Exactly.
And I used to wrestle. Lawrenceburg, Kentucky's a great town. I love Lawrenceburg, but I used to wrestle in a little suburb outside of Lawrenceburg called Glensboro, Salt River Wrestling. And you basically wrestle for chili dogs every week.
Chili
And
dog.
you might have 50, you might have 10, you might have 75 people in the crowd. But it was a great place to experiment, try new things. He had a 20-foot ring, like WWE size ring. Like it was nice.
Nice.
Building was a freaking shithole, man. But I learned a lot down there. I wrestled some goofballs in my time, but I learned a lot from shitholes like that.
Bo Atkins said that you're his father's favorite wrestler.
Who?
Bo Atkins.
Oh, his dad is a great man.
And he also
Yeah.
agreed Tuffy's arm drag was roller coaster.
It was killer. It was killer. Bo would know, man. He trained with, man, that was a guy too, man. He, life kind of, took him another path eventually, with wrestling and everything, man. But that kid there, man, trained and worked his butt off. Him and ATM trained together, actually. And, man, that kid right there, man, was tough, man. He had a lot of potential. Sure
I
did.
can tell.
Great kid, too. Great dad.
And Chris and Becky
DJ
Ware said
Hoodie
Mike Samples ring.
Yes. Yes, it was very nice.
And also, hey,
Samples actually built my KCW ring. Both my KCW rings.
Wow.
nice.
Yeah, and sure did.
I mean, they
Great product.
they didn't like that you were getting pushed, but what they didn't understand is that you had the look, you had to tell your blood, and you had guys that realized this guy should be a wrestler.
They did, man. And I tell you, man, once I got started, man, like, you get attached to the people. Because, like, man, like, back then with MWA, man, like, you had a fan base, and they were, like, there every week, man. And some of them people, man, didn't make a lot of money, man, and they was, like, to take a whole family to wrestling, man, that's not cheap, man. And those people would be there every week. So you, like, build a bond with these people every week that you come to the wrestling shows, and they get behind you, man, and, like, they become part of it.
That's right, because you were one of those guys, and they knew it.
And, like, I volunteered with so many things. Like, I would, like, I'd go to the Children's Hospital. We would go to Cardinal Hill. We would go to Shriners. we would go to the children's hospital. Like I did a lot of stuff out the Special Olympics. Like I did a lot of things like outside of wrestling when I was doing it that I think kind of set me apart from people that were like normal everyday wrestlers.
Exactly, because you were one of their biggest baby faces.
Yes, I was.
And you and Donnie Green actually worked against each other.
Oh yeah, many times.
What was it like?
Working Donnie Green?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a stiff prick.
No hesitation there.
No, man. Well, I'm not exaggerating on the stiff prick, but Donnie Green, man, second generation wrestler, has it all, man. Like that guy. That guy can talk on the mic. He can wrestle. He can work. He's a great mind for the business, man. Like he was a big part of Chucky Smooth for sure.
Oh, yeah. Harold Cook said, "Hello, Chucky Smooth from your homeboy Harold, aka Jacko Hearts."
The Jacko Hearts, man. Hey, man. Hall of Famer.
Shane McKinney said,
Smooth.
Peanut, my dog. Thanks for tuning in, Peanut.
That's
You and your 9 toes, man. I'm glad you tuned in, big dog.
That's no one that we'd like to get in because he knows a lot. And
Definitely.
well, we got the rest of the so trivia versus trivia.
Man, Shane McKinney and Bobby Blade are the two most knowledgeable people about just wrestling facts that you would ever imagine.
They get along just right,
Oh,
just fine
yeah.
with just fine with this guy that I met at TCW the last Saturday. He has autism, but you name a wrestling event that he's seen, and he can name right off the bat the matches that was involved. Besides,
Man, see, that's the people I love that come to the wrestling shows, man. People like that, man.
me too, because
You know what I mean?
they're fun to talk to.
Like, I mean, they look up to the wrestlers. They admire the wrestlers. I mean, they come, people don't understand, like, when you're wrestling, man, them kids look up to you, man. You can't be out
Definitely.
here doing all this crazy shit.
Yeah, you got to be.
People look up and admire you,
You got to be their superhero.
You do, man. You're almost like put on a pedestal, man.
Oh no. Eric said, "Can we get a new host?"
Listen, Eric, this is the Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast, and I'm the host of it. And I think I'm doing a damn good job because I'm sharing.
And he also said, "I'd rather see Chucky E. Smooth and Big Al Steele."
Listen, you'll get Al Steele next year because he said after the first of the month.
I think Al Steele was at a Tupperware party or something. He said he had tonight. I don't know.
Oh,
Hey, you're right. Tupperware party.
Yeah, he was somewhere, man.
Hey,
His cat was sick. I don't know.
So you got any like a funny road trip stories that you have or anything?
Oh, man. Well, probably about the one I was telling you earlier about the time I about beat up Ice Train coming back from Hazard. Larry D
Yeah.
enjoys this story every time it's told. But we were coming back from Hazard, Kentucky one night. It was snowing. Dirty Chris was driving. We were in a minivan. And in this minivan, I think it was Dirty Chris, Larry D. I think it may have been Roach, me, and Ice Train. And we were just, riding down Mountain Parkway, cruising, trying to get back. And Ice Train just looks over at me and he goes, "Man, I never liked you, man."
out of blue.
Just like random, like, okay. So I was like, well, I don't like you neither. Fuck you, you pillhead, basically, And we had words, and Chris was talking to his wife on the phone. Larry D's in the front seat just laughing his big ass off. Like, hysterically laughing his ass off. And I was trying to get Chris to pull the van over. I was ready to whip Ice Train's ass coming back from Hazard. And like I said, Larry D loves that story. And every time it's me and Ice Train's talking about, Larry D always brings it up.
All because.
So I always remember that. I'll always remember that story.
And all because he said, Al Blue just look at you like,
I mean, it was so
I
random.
never liked
It
you.
was so random.
Right.
I don't know if he was tripping out. I don't know if the shrooms kicked in or I don't know.
Something was at it that night.
Man. And then, everybody's that story that's been told of the infamous Machiavelli, the night that he faked his death.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that story.
Yeah, that was a good story too.
It was very elaborate.
Oh yeah.
I guess he wanted to see who all liked him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I gotta give him credit.
Oh yeah.
A point for creativity. He wanted to fake his death and see who all cared.
Yeah. His parents cared, obviously, hard. They found out.
He must have been thinking long and hard about how he wanted to do it and everything, just so he could see y'all's expressions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We also have Chris and Becky Ware that said Chucky versus Big Dog Barry Drury was classic.
Yeah. We had some good matches.
Hey, I tell you what, watching back you on YouTube and seeing all the classic matches that you had, you were definitely one of the best.
Thank you. Man, that means a lot. I know you see a lot.
Yep.
That means a lot, man. Like, I think, let's see, around 2011, 2012, I lost 106 pounds, man. I was 216 pounds, pure muscle, man. I got in the top shape of my life, man. I looked like a brick shit house. And Chris pushed me. Like, he seen that I was locked in, like I was eating it, breathing it, keeping my body in shape. I had a good look. I was over. He started pushing me. And funny story, man. The night that I won the MWA heavyweight title, my sister decided to come to the show. She didn't know, I was going, she knew nothing. She was, never been to a show. Her and her family, which is my nephew, my niece, my brother-in-law. So they come to the show, and the beginning of the show, what we did was, I come out, they jump me. Jack Black, you know Jack Black?
Yeah, Jack Black.
Another great guy, man, great worker. But back then, man, Jack Black was like 6'5", 500 pounds, man. Jack Black was a big freaking dude, man. Like, he was a monster. And he come out and they, splashed me in a buckle, they killed me, whatever. So what they were doing at the end of the night, they was having a Royal Rumble type main event where the winner won the MWA title because it was vacated at the time. So they come out and they kill me. They roll me out. My sister's, like, what? She had never been to a show.
Yeah.
And end of the night, everybody's in the ring, and it comes number 30. It's time for number 30 to come out in this Rumble. Of course, my music hits. I don't come out. Music hits again. Here I come. I come to the ring. I've got the taped ribs gimmick. I'm coming to the ring slowly, through wrestling in the ring. I put my hand up on the rope to get in the ring, and I feel somebody tackle me from behind. Somebody jumps on my back from behind. And I'm like, what? Who is on my back? And I look back, and it's my sister. My sister's on my back. Oh, gosh. And I'm like, why are you... Get this bitch off my back. Security's just watching. I'm like, get her off my back.
Did they just stand there the whole time, let her get in there?
So I slide in the ring, and I'm looking down, and I'm like, oh, my God. And I turn around, there's Jack Black. Big splash and a buckle on me. Boom, boom. I see her after she's freaking the hell out. So he shoots me to the other buckle. Another big splash. Boom, boom. So I sail to the middle of the ropes. He sees me, he comes running, and I backdrop him over the top ropes. Boom. Big pop. I won the MWA title.
Hell yeah.
Crowd was Fanny Bush Elementary. Awesome, man. Probably one of the greatest moments of my wrestling career. I won the MWA title. Just don't, it's just not anyone just wins the MWA title, man.
That's right.
You know, I won that belt, and that's, something I'd been, that's what I, worked my whole butt off for.
You earned the accolade.
So I win the belt. I mean, there might have been 250 people there at night. Like it was wild. So everybody leaves. My sister, she stays after. She comes up to me after the show and she goes, "You know what?" She said, "I'll never be back to another one of these wrestling shows as long as I live."
Yes, sir.
Johnny, I don't think I could beat Chucky Smooth's kind of groove.
You couldn't. Trust me.
No, with this man, Lord.
NWF, actually, this is funny. I started healing at NWF, Northern Wrestling Federation. Oh, God, I got my ass kicked this match. I wrestled Chiron.
Oh, man.
Beast.
Yeah, they said they labeled it the match of the week.
Dude, he's as stiff as he looks.
I
Great
believe
guy.
it.
Great guy, though. Awesome guy. Great worker.
But he likes to lay it in.
Oh, God
Yep.
dang, he does. He's a monster. Look at him, dude. Look at him compared to me.
Yeah, he is a monster. Look at how
And
tall he
also,
is.
we have Harold Cook say, Bobby Blade and Chucky Smooth, 2 Hall of Famers in the room. I thank you both for being my role model in wrestling and showing me I can do this too. So thanks to the both of you for
But Bobby Blade's not inside the ring.
Appreciate
It's
it.
just Chucky Smooth.
Appreciate it.
Oh, Nick Hines chimed in. He said, "What's up, fellas? Great show. Partyman for president. Just do not let him drive."
Let it go, Nick.
I'll explain
Let
why.
you drive.
Go.
Because he likes to speed, and while he's speeding, he'll look
Or
back
watch
and he'll
it.
talk to you every 5 minutes.
It is not
Why?
true. It is not true.
I don't know, Cam. That's what I've been hearing.
But what I was saying about the NWF is Roger brought me up there. And like I said, Roger just doesn't ask anybody to work on his shows, man. Like, if Roger books you, man, like, that's a freaking honor, dude. Like all his guys, like, he doesn't have a bad worker. Like, he puts all his guys through the ringer, man. He has his own
Exactly.
wrestling school up there. Like, all his guys are homegrown, man.
we actually went down there to one of their shows
And,
last
like,
year.
When I was, in halfway decent shape, got to shape, Roger started booking me, man. I used to love going up there working those guys, man. Like, I got to work like the old school NWF guys. Like, I got to work like Rob the Bomb Williams, Angel. Man, I worked a lot of guys up there. The Thugs. A lot of great guys I worked up there, man.
Including this guy right here. Putting in that work on you.
But Roger brought me in. I was healing at first, and I was doing the Mr. Soul Train gimmick.
Oh,
I would-
okay.
That's what
Yeah.
what Andrew called you
Yeah.
earlier. He said Mr. Soul Train.
And I would come out to James Brown, and like I said, I healed.
Nice.
And people, like, would laugh their asses off at me and, like, love me. And, like, they're, like, the NWF Army, fans accepted me as a, they would cheer when I'm a heel. So he had eventually had to turn me into a baby face eventually up there.
You were just
But I
too,
loved my time at NWF,
you were
man.
just too charismatic to be a heel.
Yeah.
The
Definitely.
fans fell in love.
They do, man. They do. And like in this area, I never hardly ever worked heel ever. And working up there was the only chance I really got to work heel.
And you just
So
too
how
good.
did you actually come up with the name Chucky Smooth?
Dirty Chris Hayes gave
Dirty
it
Chris
to me,
Hayes.
man. It wasn't something that I made up or took. A lot of people, was mad because there's another Chucky Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And, I heard a lot of heat, because they were like, "Oh, you stole Chucky Smooth's name. You're a gimmick infringement." And I'm like, I was given this name, man. My real name is Chuck. That's,
Exactly.
Can't
help what
that's
they
the-
give
that's
you.
what,
And plus, maybe that's
my
Chucky
government
Smooth.
name.
Maybe that other Chucky Smooth just wasn't as smooth.
I hear he was a really good wrestler, actually. So I don't know. I don't know much about him.
But you're the true Chucky Smooth.
I am
just looking at
in
The
this
true Chucky
area.
Smooth.
In this area, definitely.
And you wasn't giving infringement because you didn't decide one day, oh, that guy's got a cool name. I want that E Smooth.
Yeah, I was. Like I said, I was kind of, it was given to me. Born
Hey.
into it.
Hey, it became a good gimmick for you.
It did, man. It worked
Definitely.
for me, man. I could say it did.
And Mr. Soul Train was a good name to use when you were at NWF.
I had fun with that, man. I had a lot of fun with that. And I got to work 3 of the Fan Fest shows, man, which is their biggest show every year, which draws a lot of people, man. Really good show.
Nice. Cause
And I used to do the Michael. Look, I pulled the Michael Jackson glove out on him.
Oh man!
There
there goes the power.
I'm about to moonwalk on him. I'm about to moonwalk on Chiron right here. Oh no, he done got up. Look. Everybody finished. We're going home. We're going home right here.
He like, hell no, I ain't gonna let this happen.
I'm ready to tell you how many light bulbs are out.
I just love the turnaround. It's just like, I already know what's about to happen.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you how many light bulbs are out. I'm about to do a light bulb count.
So you always used to come out with the Michael Jackson glove and everything?
Yeah, that was one of my gimmicks up there, yeah.
Oh man, that's very cool because I do I do a little impersonation of Michael myself.
Yeah.
It fits though because it worked for you.
Yeah, look, I'm counting light bulbs right there. I'm telling you how many's out, Raj. Tell the maintenance man, Roger. You got 8 bulbs out, bro.
He wasn't gonna let you do the moonwalk. He's
Definitely.
like, hell no.
Yeah.
He saw that moonwalk come. He's like, yeah, that was about time. Why just pop up and show this guy?
Oh yeah.
Caught you with the spine buster.
Man, I forgot about that match, man. Okay.
Oh, look, you got to work with Colt Cabana too.
Yeah, this is the other. This ain't me.
Oh, this is the other Chucky Smooth.
Yeah, this
Oh,
ain't me.
is this the other Chucky Smooth?
Yeah,
okay, let me
that's
get off
not
of
me.
that. Which one? Oh, is that the
Ours
other?
is
Is that the other one that you were talking
Yeah,
about? That the
yeah.
other Chucky Smooth?
Ours is the Kentucky one.
Okay, let me go.
You gotta put in
that
Kentucky wrestler. Because
But if you keep on going, I think on the search bar, you finally find some. It goes past it.
Okay.
But we were recently
that was a good match there with Matt Stevens.
What was this?
Right there. That's a good one.
Stevens?
we were recently at NWF last year, where it was about November.
Man, I need to get up there, man.
I want to see it for
I
real.
need to go see some of the guys.
That's where Wildcat Chris Harris works too.
Oh yeah, I know Cat.
Yeah, he's pretty
See,
good. That's a great gimmick that you had.
Yeah.
Coming out wearing the fur coat, the fur hat.
That's so crazy.
Fairfield, man.
It's kind of crazy because I come out with like, it's not like a fur coat, but it's like a fur vest.
Yeah.
That lights up. So
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
put it down. Chucky Smooth and Partyman Cam together right there.
I think
that'd be great too.
I think my fur coats and my necklaces, that was one of my big trademarks. Man, I was in good shape right there, man. God, I was in good shape right there.
Hell yeah.
Man, here's what gets me. I'm jealous of the pants too, like having it
man,
smooth
like
on there.
I had 15 different pair of airbrush pants.
What's up,
Really?
Kirkpatrick?
Kurt, how you doing, man? It's been a while, but you know how you doing?
Those are some great pants, though.
For real.
I had 15 different pairs.
Hell yeah.
15.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the way we do it, because whenever you're wrestling, you don't want to wear the same pants every
I had different.
match.
I had different colors. Yeah,
You want to look distinct and
I kind of did the Rick Rude deal. Like you can see, there's a belt painted up top, almost like kind of like the Rick Rude gimmick.
yep.
I don't remember. Do you remember Cosmic Colors that used to be in Fayette Mall?
I
Yeah.
think so. A little
Yeah.
bit.
I
They
think so,
did.
too.
They did all my pants.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome, because those
And
pants are great.
I tell you something really cool too is R.I.P. Keegan, Donnie's son that passed away. We did a show for him, and they did a pair of pants with Keegan's face on it with angel wings on it, and it said Keegan down the legs, and I wore them for his memorial, and then give them to Donnie. Man, they were like freaking awesome, dude. They were
Nice.
beautiful. Yeah.
R.I.P.
cool.
to him.
Yeah, they did some good work up there.
I love how like even when you come out, you just never wear the.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's just for looks.
It's just for looks.
Yeah,
I mean, you're Chucky Smooth. You gotta show off that body.
that's it, buddy.
Yeah,
Like I said,
the singlet is pretty much just
was-
there to give the aesthetic look up.
that was in good shape right there. man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I used to love those I used to love just to drive up to Fairfield, man.
Fairfield was a great place.
It's a good venue right there, man.
Yes,
He's
it
had
is.
that building for a long time.
Man, smooth like a dance floor groove.
And this is his first time getting to know you too.
Definitely, because
Yeah.
and that's what I like about coming over here, because I could
that's
see
why-
Kentucky legend wrestlers like such as yourself, and learning so much about their careers, learning more about them.
Hey, man, that's
And
exactly how I
it's
learned,
amazing.
man. Same way, man. You got to be a sponge, bro.
That's what I'm all about.
A lot of times you got to do this and just,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I tell you, man, two of the biggest compliments I ever got as a wrestler was from Dale Mann and from Rated X. At the NWA Hall of Fame, when they inducted Dale Mann, into the Hall of Fame. I worked the show that night. And I got to the back, and I thought it was kind of a shitty match. And Dale Man come up to me, and, like, I'd heard of Dale Man. Like, I'd seen videos of him, but I never met Dale Man.
Yeah.
Dale Man is a massive man. His hands, like, I got big hands, man. Like, he was a big dude, man. And he kind of pulled me to the side and was like, young man. He said, I thought you had a great match out there. And I was like, oh, shit, man. Freaking Dale fucking man. Like, the guy that fucking created MWA, basically, you know, give me a big compliment.
Sure did.
And the last time that I was on the Nice Guy Indie podcast, X called in and was talking about he had come to a PTW show, and me and Donnie had worked that night, and he said your and Donnie's match was unfreaking believable, and I blew everything away. He said you all freaking, and getting a compliment like that from Rated X, man, like, you know, and I was like little Mark, man, you know, watching in the crowd, you know, Rated X, man.
Damn straight.
That was, you know, that was my dude, man.
Brady X is definitely one of those
And
great
like,
guys.
you know, and like I always kind of, you know, patterned my gimmick, you know, kind of, you know, similar to, you know, X, you know.
Hey,
You just had your
Bob
man,
Blake.
your man Bobby Blake come on here
Yeah,
and
he
just said
gave
Dale
up.
Man was the Bruno Sammartino of Kentucky.
and I'm related to Bruno Sammartino.
Truth, man.
Are you really?
Yeah,
I did not know
my
that.
family is.
That's a true statement, Bobby
related.
Blake.
And then he just went on and said Rated X is the Hulk Hogan of Kentucky.
No,
That's right,
truth.
pretty much.
Truth.
Pretty much, he's basically
True
Bruno
statement.
and Hulk Hogan together.
True statement.
It's good to see. If you guys are just now tuning into Nice Guy Indie Podcast, we got Chucky Smooth in the house tonight. And
We
if you
got-
got any questions, make sure you call in too.
That's right.
If you have any questions on there.
Hell, I'll even give the number. Hold up, let me send it to y'all. If anyone that wants to call in to ask old Chucky
And we
Smooth
gotta
some
make sh-
questions,
Tune into
do
my
it.
OnlyFans page.
There you go.
That's right. He does have an OnlyFans page. It's called Mr. Smooth.
Oh yeah.
No one ever even told. I just want to say this real quick. I never even knew that, Johnny.
You didn't know that?
No one has ever told me that you were that you were that
What?
you were related to Bruno Sammartino.
That's because they don't really know that I am.
Nobody asked you, did they?
Nope.
Nobody else.
They
Yeah, but definitely.
Hell, my family used
Oh,
to.
there's the glove again.
My family used to help out.
That's
with
my
Seth Green.
trademark up there, man. Mr. Soul Train. Look at
That's
that. Look
right.
at that. Moonwalk.
The moonwalk. Oh,
And I love how he
elbow
always gets
drop.
the.
Yeah.
And you had that.
Ah, it was 3, man. I counted 3 right there.
I did too. I think what it was. What I think it was. The referee was too blind and
Was
looking away.
cheating son of a bitch.
Cause that would have been the perfect time for the match to end right there. The
Yo,
moonwalk
it
elbow
was. I
drop.
counted 3. I told you.
I counted 3 as well. The referee must have been looking at the crowd instead of making the count.
It was, man. His hair was in his. I think his hair was in his eyes right there.
Looked like it.
I love how you have all the ring that you just see Chucky Smooth's coat just hanging there.
My $5,000 chinchilla skin.
$5,000.
And rule number 1 of
Yeah.
wrestling.
That's how you know he's smooth.
Yeah.
And rule number 1 of wrestling: when someone puts their coat or their hat on that corner, do not touch it,
Definitely don't.
because that's the rules. Just imagine if it was the guy Tyre Santos that grabbed Tony Corral's cowbell when he had it on the corner, took it to the back guy. Yeah, Tony Corral went
Got
off
chewed
at
out.
the kid. He let me know, never touch my fucking cowbell when it's on the corner.
Oh, that's security's fault.
Yep, because they gotta learn. If the coat or something's on the corner, don't touch it.
Andrew's trying to call, but it keeps going to voicemail.
Man,
Andrew, call my number. Hold up.
did you pay your bill?
Exactly.
You pay your bill, man.
Exactly.
You pay your bill
He
yet,
better pay
Johnny?
his bill. I paid my bill.
Did you pay your bill, man? Come on.
Yeah. Call me, Andrew. I sent the number inside comments.
Yeah, go ahead and call him.
Or
If you can't reach him, I'll just give me your the real host, Superfly, Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick said that.
you're not the
Right
host.
here's my.
No. He's calling you the host, Johnny James.
You would say the real
well,
host.
you just
Superfly
read it,
Kirkpatrick.
Johnny.
Right here's
Well,
my.
now I did.
Right here's my Stone Cold moment. Right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like Stone Cold Bret Hart.
that's what that's what turns your face.
Yeah.
Cam, next time whenever you read it, you say it right. The way you say it sound like you saying
Johnny,
the real.
leave me out of it.
It's you talking.
I don't care.
This man. Oh, we got him.
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
What up?
What's up, Andrew?
Pardon me, Cam.
What's up, baby?
Not much. What's up, Chuck?
Dude Browning, what's up, homie?
Not much. I kind of overheard you about Donnie the Prick. Oh, did I say that?
I'm not ignoring you, Kirk.
Man, Donnie said, man, he ain't gonna deliver your Timu package, man.
Donnie said I can't touch Johnny's belt anymore because I don't have any respect for him.
Man.
Can't touch
What's up
Johnny's
with
belt.
that? What does he
Don't touch
like
my
it
belt.
for?
I'm touching it.
I'm gonna elbow your face.
What does he like it for, Andrew?
I don't know. He's a prick anyway.
That's the old New South.
Oh,
building.
yes, it is. I just now recognized it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the
That
Wildcat
was when-
Championship Wrestling.
That was covered by Prep Spin, man. That was God, man. That was good quality video, man. Those guys did some good coverage.
Kirk, I said hey to you.
This was me and Crusher Bones at the old New South building.
Crush your bone.
Yeah.
He knows you said hey to him. You don't have to say it again.
He said I
Byron
ignored him
Bones. Or no, Byron Bones. Not Crusher Bones. Byron Bones.
several times.
Al Steele, that's another prick.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head.
Of
there.
course you would turn
I'm
on
not
me.
going to argue with that statement.
He said he's gonna become a fan deal, Mark.
You wish, Kurt.
Oh,
you
God.
wish.
Fandito sucks.
Agreed.
You got
Yeah.
any questions for Chucky Smooth Andrew?
What you been up to, Chuck?
Not much, Andrew, man. Just living life, getting older, getting balder. Living the dream, buddy.
Still looking smooth though.
You're still
Yeah.
smooth,
I'm living the dream. I just wished it was mine.
Mr. Soul Train.
Woo.
I'm looking more fire than Donna Green, I can tell you that much.
Man, him and Donnie Green's gonna have a match eventually.
You know, I'll hit him with the RKO.
You sure, Andrew? Because Donnie Green can hit you with that power bomb.
Let me tell you something. This dude. So we were playing around at New South, right? This dude can run fast than I
Yeah.
ever expected.
Who?
Andrew, he can run faster than I ever
Yeah.
expected. I felt like it was a bull coming after me. For
He
real.
dropped-
Andrew's an athlete, man.
He dropped all of his stuff and he went after this man. This man had to cut a Deadpool 2 reference.
Andrew's an athlete, man.
Definitely,
Yeah.
man.
He plays softball, flag football, man.
Bowling and all
I want to
that.
get in the ring with him.
Wiffle ball, tiddlywinks,
Works out 24/7.
Paper, rock, scissors. He does it all, man.
He does. He's fast as lightning. He went and he chased Cam all the way around that parking lot.
I almost chased him off the road.
Man, that was a good shot. God, man, I look
Wow.
good there,
Which
man.
championship was this one?
Me and Jim.
Yep.
wow.
Gentleman Jim Chadwick with
That-
his spiked hair.
That was the only time Jim managed me because, like I said, around this area, man, I was always babyface. This is the only time Jim ever managed me, and that bless his heart, R.I.P. That SOB turns on me in the match.
Damn, he turns on you this match.
Yeah. Only time he ever managed me. Yeah.
So which
He's a turn on me at the end.
so which championship did you have in this one? Because that's all.
This
around
was
you.
the WCCW Wildcat Championship Wrestling.
Yep. And you see, a lot of that you see back there is a lot different. And also
Yeah.
you see that ceiling right there? When
Uh-huh.
wrestlers go up to the top rope and try to jump off, they always hit their head on it.
Yeah, and
they don't.
And I'm glad they kind of got that out.
Just so Anthony Prescott knows, this is the building Chucky Smooth built first. So
If you listen to Anthony, he just
JK,
said that.
man,
That's
JK,
right.
brother.
That's
JK,
right.
I love Anthony Presley, man. I love what he's doing down there, man.
He does a great job, actually.
He's doing a great
Oh,
job.
So even though I
man.
can't hear now, can't hear here. What? Because I know you said you always came out to James Brown. You still come?
No, not here. That was just up at Roger's show. Actually,
Okay.
a guy that I went to high school with made my own custom theme, Chucky Smooth theme music.
Oh wow!
Nice.
I had my
I
own gimmick.
remember that.
Yeah. So it was called So Smooth.
Oh wow!
Man, it was classic, man.
Hey, I believe it.
Let me tell you something. I don't think I could ever best Chucky Smooth in a clothing thing.
Hey, I mean, look at that.
I may have lights and everything on my vest, but I can't not best
But
this.
you ain't as smooth as
I'm not as smooth as this one. He got it smooth like a dance floor groove, baby. That's all I can say. He got the
also
glasses,
able
the
to-
do-rag. He got the
He's able
pants
to
and
rock
everything.
that do-rag better than anyone.
Was that quick question? Was that your like your idea to come up to put the smooth on the pants?
Yeah.
Smart
Yeah,
choice.
that was
Smart,
me.
very smart.
Yeah, everything was me. Just like I said, the name was kind of given to me. Look, Crazy Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
look at that.
It's still there
Some
too.
things never change.
Yeah. Hey, I go fishing with him because he was friends with
Yeah.
Uncle Richie. I never knew that he worked security for wrestling until
So
last
who's,
year.
so who's this guy you're going against?
Byron Bones.
Byron Bones.
Another. He's built like a 350 Chevy block, man. Like,
Sean's sick, Kirk.
Yeah.
Or so he says.
He's actually a jailer. He worked with Donnie for a little bit when Donnie
Nice.
worked at the jail. Yeah, he works at one of those penitentiaries, man. Like he's
He looks
strong dude.
legit.
Oh yeah, he was, man.
He's got that size.
He does, man.
Definitely.
We're
Good
about to
guy.
see a hoss fight right here.
Oh yeah. We actually right after this, man, we ended up having a casket match right around Halloween that year.
Oh,
Me and
wow.
him did, Yeah,
I would like to have seen that live.
yeah, it was good.
I got Leslie Green in my live feed Sunday.
Oh, hell yeah. He's doing live for Lexi Green.
He's got something going on tomorrow, Kurt.
Yeah. He does. And he's got a colonoscopy. He's going to have something shoved up his butt.
Dang, Johnny, just tell everybody that.
Oh, man.
I mean,
tell
he did say
everybody.
clown on him, so I'm going to clown on him.
Jeez, Johnny.
Hey Andrew, when is your
man.
you got your bowling coming up?
Yes, they born in December.
That's what I thought. I remember because I used to do Special Olympics bowling with Andrew.
Nice.
Well, I did it. I volunteered. We did it 5 or 6 years in a row, Andrew.
Yep.
Yeah. Like we would do regional bowling here in town, and then we would do the state bowling finals in Louisville every year.
Shane McKinney said Smooth's the Cena of Kentucky wrestling for sure.
I've heard that.
Love the show, Superfly.
Appreciate it.
I've heard that.
Hey,
Yeah, it's a good comparison, man.
I mean, it is a good comparison. I mean, you got Bruno and Hulk Hogan compared with Dale Mann,
Yeah.
and now you get compared with John Cena. The man that we can't see. We're still trying to see him.
The GOAT.
The difference is that we can see Chucky Smooth because he's smooth as smooth, but we can't see John Cena because John Cena wished that he was smooth. But yeah, Crazy Tommy does still look a bit the same.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Yeah, he still do.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
not the
I
mustache.
bet
He does the same shit too.
I bet he still got the same Tennessee hat.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
guarantee
yep.
I guarantee it. He ain't changed a bit.
But see, they used to draw pretty good there, man. Lawrenceburg has always drawn a pretty good crowd.
Oh yeah.
Lawrenceburg was
That's a
definitely
good-
one of the better places, but now it's even better. The things that Anthony Presley's done with it, he spruced up the
that's
place.
Good, man.
Never know what's gonna
Good.
happen with New South.
Yeah. The fact that they switched up
Oh yeah,
makes it even better.
the next New South show on November 19th, we have Rhino coming.
The man beast.
The man beast. And he said who else?
Where's he coming now?
Chris Harris.
It's
Chris
gonna
Harris.
be Chris
Oh.
Harris. Yep.
Where to?
New South.
New South.
Okay.
November
Ooh,
19th.
Nice. Nice, man. Like I said, man, all those. What Roger Ruffin does up there, man, is just unbelievable, dude.
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah, what's up, Drew?
I won't forget me and Donnie Green's feuds.
Oh, yes. I know all those stare downs, bro. I remember them.
That's why Donnie Green has heat with Andrew now.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Andrew's still going at him.
For sure.
One time about smacked his finger across from me. And one show he called me the R word, and I didn't like that at all.
I'm sure, buddy.
You sure he called you the R word?
Yeah?
Dang, Donnie Green, why would you call him the R word?
That's messed up.
It's messed up, man.
No wonder Andrew's got heat with him.
He's a prick.
He's a prick anyway.
He got a hot Latina wife though.
I hate to tell you, Donnie, but you're a prick.
Damn,
Still
Andrew.
too.
Donnie said he was gonna call in, so we might be hear from him before the show's over.
That's
Hopefully.
true.
I'll talk to him before I come.
That's
Let him
true.
call in. I don't care.
He'll call in. He'll probably have some words for you, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll have some words for you, Andrew, here later. Stay tuned.
Big whoop.
Stay tuned, Andrew.
It's actually a pretty good match going on right now.
It was a real good match.
I'll let y'all enjoy the podcast, alright?
All right,
buddy.
buddy. Good
All right,
talking
take it
to you,
easy,
Drew.
Andrew.
And anyone else?
Chuck.
Take care, buddy.
Ricky.
Tell Granny
it
I
easy,
said
baby.
hey.
I will.
All right, buddy.
Hell yeah. Anyone else that wants to call in, the number is 684-9535. But yeah, this match has been good.
Yeah, it has been.
You can already tell the power that this man has.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, man, he was a beast, man. Byron was.
Does he still wrestle?
Not to my knowledge.
Understandable. He probably retired. But he's got a hell of a knee there.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, he's out of
Yeah,
the
we
ring.
worked. We did a little feud there for about 3 or 4 months.
I just think this is the only time
What was
you
the
got
story
to have-
behind that feud? The feud here.
Well, I think it ended with that casket match I was just referring to.
You had your beginning and you had your...
But like I said, if memory fails me, I'm pretty sure Gentleman Chill hits me with a Ken Dog before this match is over with.
Which means that this would be the first and only time that you'll ever see
And it's
Chucky
only-
smoothing him.
And it's only fitting of the 10-year anniversary was passing to right here.
Yep. That's what I like too, is that by chance Cam found the only match where he managed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that he's going to turn on you at the end.
Yeah. That's
I mean-
hilarious. That's hilarious.
It's great too because it's a great tribute to Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Because Jim's the type guy that carried around that kendo stick like a cane.
And he used to do a Night Before Christmas poem every year.
Nice.
And, like, he would, like, put the wrestlers' names in it. Like, he would do his own version of it. And I would look forward to that every year, man. I was like, I can't wait till Jim's promo the Night Before Christmas. Can't wait for it. And, like, he'd deliver every year, I tell you.
He'd make sure that everyone got it.
Yeah. Yeah, and he did that for like 4 or 5 years, man. He'd have one. And like I said, he would include every wrestler in it.
Hell yeah. Man, this match right here, you and Byron had some chemistry.
We did. We were 2 big guys, man.
2 big guys
And
and knew how
sometimes
to work.
and sometimes that's hard to have a good match with 2 big guys, man.
That's
we
true.
We kind of gelled good together, I thought.
And hey, look at Jim. You can see him putting the kendo stick.
Oh,
always
he's
at the
warming it
apron.
up over there. He's hitting against the ring, warming it up.
Yep.
Go upside my head with.
He's ready for it. He knows exactly what's coming. There you go. He's trying to count you out. But nope. He stopped it. You come back second
Poke
life.
it up.
There we go.
Another Stone Cold moment.
Yep, the Stone Cold Steve Austin moment.
Get to the ropes.
You're crawling over to the ropes and Jim's just
Yeah,
over there
yeah.
doing his thing. Now you got the ropes. He's standing there. He's like, I'm going to finish this. One way or another.
Oh, yeah.
He knows what he's got to do. He's got to put Chucky Smooth out because Chucky Smooth gets that second win. Chucky Smooth's going to win. Oh, there he goes to the top rope.
That was a nice ring they had there, too. I forgot how
Definitely.
nice it was. It
Hell
bummed
yeah.
good.
Do they just not have the little protection things that go on the end of the...
Yeah.
I believe that. But that does look like a good ring.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's a very good ring.
They had a nice set down there.
And, you know, good amount of...
I like that vinyl
fans.
better than I like that cloth. It's easier to clean.
True.
Definitely.
Yeah.
True, because when it's cloth,
Blood and sweat and everything else.
yeah, when it's cloth, it's harder to clean.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to lie to you. There's this one time when I used to wrestle in Tennessee, used to work for this company called Revolutionary Wrestling Alliance, and No Good Jacob Ratliff and it was somebody else at the time. They bled all over the ring, and even every time we put it up, it's still there, no matter how many times they try to clean it.
Oh yeah, it's hard to get out.
But when it's vinyl like this, it's easy.
Oh yeah, it's easy. It's definitely easy.
Oh man, that was 3, ref.
Yeah, the referee definitely.
You son of a bitch,
Yeah.
that was 3. I counted it.
I saw that.
That was 1, 2,
Counted
3.
it. You blind.
There's
SOB.
sometimes where a referee counts the 3 just for hell. He's like, nope, I'm not gonna count that 3.
Apparently, we just had a surprise on AEW tonight.
What was that?
Ric Flair.
Nice.
And
Ric
that was
Flair.
Sean John. Sean John is out sick, but we hope you feel well, John, Sean.
Speedy recovery.
He ain't got herpes, does he?
Who knows?
Oh my God.
Who knows?
I never
Sean.
thought of that. Sean, if you got herpes,
I
Stay away from
see
me.
a doctor.
I've heard some places he hangs out at. Oh, big bump.
Yeah, I've heard some place too. Get Don Green them, they'd be like, yeah, we know exactly where he hangs out.
I just saw a fan with a Jeff Dunham shirt on.
Yeah. Back then, Jeff Dunham
Right there,
was
the
the
silence,
shit.
I kill you.
Just
Sean said no herpes.
Hey, lots of plus, man.
Just think, this was around the time when Jeff Dunham was hot.
Oh yeah.
Because herpes you just don't get rid of.
That's true.
Nope.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
And I can see why. What did you guys say his name was with the sparkling shirt on?
Jim Chadwick?
Yeah. I can see why he's with you because heck, y'all both have like the smoothest
Oh, yeah.
clothing, and him over here shining and everything.
Also,
Jim, I've seen shows where Jim would come out 8 times and he'd have 8 different outfits.
hell, that's the way to do it, though.
He was like Superman in the telephone booth.
I remember other managers have done that before inside
Oh,
Pass.
yeah.
But no one did like Jim and Jim.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shane McKinney said, "What about the War Games with that double power bomb, Smooth?"
That was good. It was MWA versus NWF War Games, which was an amazing match. Worked with a lot of good workers.
That was a hell of a
Vi-
spear, Jeff. by
Vicious
the way.
spear, a vicious
Thank you.
one. That was
Yeah, thank you.
That right there rivals Goldberg's spear.
I could go with him, man. I could go, man.
This is a match that like I wish I was there to be able to see if.
Hey,
Yeah.
I wish that I could have been there
It's
live.
probably a 30 and 40 minute match, man.
And just think, the end it all, Jim's gonna turn on you.
Yeah, it's coming.
Chris and Becky said, "A rope, a tree, hang the referee."
Yeah, because the referee decided to not count the 3. I mean, he hit the 3, but he's like, nah, you know what? This match can go on a little bit longer.
Right. And right now, there's no referee.
Yep, the referee got what was coming to him. That
Well, the
means
referee
that,
got in the way. Is what happened.
And everyone knows when a ref
Smooth
bump
move.
happens, you're about to see something happen.
2 smooth moves.
That's right, you just did smooth. Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
The backpack stunner. You caught him right there.
No
That was
No
referee, no
that was
referee.
1, 2, 3,
Where you
4,
at?
5,
5, 6.
6, 7.
Meanwhile, Jim and Jim's out there. Oh, here comes Jim and Jim.
It's
Oh.
Al, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
Oh, look.
Jesus.
Look, hey, he's presenting like he's gonna help you. He like, what's that dude trying to do? Then he goes behind you. What? Yep.
Ah,
Oh,
right there.
man.
The turn.
Told you.
Oh, man.
Look at that was a set. That was a set right
Wow.
Look
Guy-
at Al laughing. Look at him.
there. Al came in and Jim's
Son of
like,
a bitch.
I'll run him out. And Chucky's like, oh yeah, I finally got someone to help me. And then what happens? Jim attacks him from behind. A rock bottom.
Where was the other ref? Where were you?
I know, right?
And Chucky
Should have been in
loses.
there. Should have been in there a long time ago.
It's fitting that on the 10th anniversary of Jim, he
Look at
turns
Al.
on Chucky.
Watch Al. It's man, it's typical Al. Typical Al still right there.
Stole your title belt.
Didn't he?
Definitely.
It was all concocted plan.
Yeah. Al still.
The fact that Jim rode in, then
Look
he
at
gets
it.
out, Jim acts like he's on
What'd you
your
ever do
side.
to him to make him betray you?
Man, Al turned on me 223 times in our wrestling career.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Still counting.
Can we
I
get
ain't
some?
dead yet, so I ain't done counting.
Can we get some help in here?
Oh no.
Bobby Green said, "What show are y'all watching?"
Oh, no, I want to see. Can we?
It was
Makes sense.
Bobby. I think it's the WCCW. It may be when you were booking, maybe.
Hey, that was a nice swerve, though.
It's me and Byron Bones.
That was a nice swerve that Jim did, though. He made you believe that he's coming in there to help you. Then he went behind you like all snakes do and attacked you from
I
behind.
guess. I don't know if it was the audio in this or not.
That's a good sell, though.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
Look, you're laid out.
I mean, the man
laid out
got
like
hit in the
you
back of the
knocked
head
out.
with it.
That was a good finish. I like that whole finish right there. It was good.
I like it, too, because not only did you get whacked upside the back of
Oh.
the head. And then Deb
It's
finished you off.
Al.
Al
That's
starts
typical
hitting you.
Al.
I bet he always just wanted to just keep beating the hell out of you every
Al
time.
Al loves spitting on me, kicking me, hitting me with chairs, sticks. Like he got me like. I think it would give you an erection. I honestly do.
Sean said that he remembers when he turned on you in
What
KCW.
time? What time?
Sean, since when was this? When did Sean? Oh, now I gotta whip his.
Yeah, Sean's been there. Was going to shows during that time.
Oh yeah.
KCW,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
remembers Al still turning on Chucky Smooth one time.
Like I said, it was many times.
Oh man, that fan over there in the corner right there with the black shirt is livid.
Bobby Green said, "Yeah, you and him had an angle. I wish I could see some of those shows."
Sean said he still does.
That's true.
It's crazy, man.
But this was a great finish.
Definitely a great
It
finish.
was good,
And a
man.
fantastic
Chucky's laid
finish.
out. They made everyone pissed off because the babyface.
And I tell
the
you,
champ.
well, like the next week, like all these people would come back because they want to be like, "Hey, is Chucky gonna get revenge?"
See,
Yeah.
that's the one thing I
That's
love.
wrestling right
That
there.
is
Make
wrestling.
'em
You
wanna
want to
see
tell
it.
a story. You want to make the fans come back for more.
And see, that's what today's wrestling lacks, man.
It's-
Storytelling, man. Like,
Because they were able to latch on to who Chucky Smooth is.
make it
He's their
freaking
hero.
believable, man.
And the way you're laid out
Definitely.
like that, the fans are shocked.
Oh yeah.
And they can't
Oh.
believe.
Oh, that's straight shoot. I'm really dead right there. We just wrestled 45 minutes.
Heck, you're not. You're not. The only thing that's moving is
That
your stomach over
attitude,
here
though.
Yeah,
breathing.
I'm sucking
That
air.
added.
Yeah.
That added to
And
the
I just love
ending.
how there's nobody, nobody's even came out here, just went through the ring. No wrestler come out here, just be like, hey,
And
get out of the ring or anything. It's just
And
him
is it
cutting the
so
promo.
great that Jim turns on you and on his pants it says cons.
DJ Kern said, Chuck, can I get some of those?
DJ, you mean Bobby Green?
Yeah, Bobby Green. Wish they would put that on there. But anyways, Bobby Green said, Chuck, can I get some of those too? See,
They're on YouTube. Type in
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's,
type in Chucky Smooth Kentucky Wrestler versus, and it should show.
Byron Bones.
What's
Yeah.
going on, Taylor?
What's up, Taylor?
She's always coming to a lot of the shows. Taylor, she's like
Bobby Green said, "Didn't
Okay.
you eventually win the belt off him eventually?"
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I had it before going into this match. He actually got the belt this match.
Yep.
But I think we came back eventually to a casket match eventually.
Hey, that's a good blow off.
Is the casket
Yeah.
match up on here?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But you know,
Yeah, like I said, Prips being actually done the production on this video right here, which was solid, man.
Prepspin's also doing New South thing.
Yeah, I think he has a kink for getting you because he's
Oh,
going to
he
get you
loves it,
again.
Al still takes advantage
The
of
camera,
any
the,
moment.
the camera was not even on. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
again.
come
Look
on.
at him, with the shitty grin.
He's loving it. He's loving it.
Hey, cocksucker.
The fans are literally in shock because they're just spending another 20 minutes beating the hell out of
Yeah.
you.
Sean said Bobby don't know how to use YouTube.
You know, Sean, before you were scared of Bobby, you should probably be scared now when you say he can't use YouTube.
For real.
Why can't Al just leave me alone, man?
He keeps looking at you. He's
He
like, I'm
got
going
a-
to beat the crap out of him
He got
again.
he got this kink for beating on Chucky Smooth.
Think he might have a little crush on you right there.
Oh, man.
He's
He
addicted
took
to it.
enjoyment in it. He took enjoyment in it. People used to get so freaking mad at him when he turned on me. And they fucking knew it was coming every time.
Exactly.
They knew it was coming, man.
That shows you how good it was.
Yeah.
Bobby said, "I'm a YouTube superstar."
Yeah, if I had a quarter for every time Al turned on me, man, I'd have a nice savings account right now.
Exactly.
Man, they still haven't even got you out of there yet.
Just wait for you. We're probably gonna pick me up at least 2 more times,
I
probably.
guarantee it.
Man.
I guarantee it, man. And Jim's just turned out the crowd and Chucky Smooth. That just shows you how good Jim was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's wearing the pants that has cons at it, and people should have known. When he's wearing cons on
Look
one
at
side.
Al. Look at Al. One more time. One more time.
Yeah. Jim's like, nah, fuck it. I'm getting out of this ring. Al's like, no, I want one more
Al
time.
can take care of this one. Al can take care of this one.
Al's like, I'm not leaving the ring until I get one more time before. Other guy, Byron's just like, you know what? I've done
Oh,
that.
he got out of the ring, actually. Unbelievable.
Wow. For once,
Yeah.
Al's
Was this the main event?
Yeah.
And you don't see nobody leaving
Nobody
either.
leaving. Yeah,
Nobody
everybody
leaving.
stayed. They was like, hell, is Chucky dead?
Yes, Bear, Chucky, I got this advice. You know, every man loves pussy, and every man loves alcohol, right?
Yeah.
But if that pussy stinking, stay away from it, fellas. Go for the alcohol.
Most
Nobody wants that
definitely.
stinky boozy.
That's in the same building. That's Nate Cross.
Okay.
Oh, that's also Nate Hewitt.
Yeah.
His old gimmick.
Yeah. Man, that was
Hold
a
on,
great
is that
gimmick.
Scott? No, that's not Scott, is it? No, that's.
Oh my God! Look that beginnings of Nate Hewitt right
Who's
there.
Who's the
Black Dahlia?
That's
That's
Scott
his
Diamond, ring announcing.
No, yeah, that's what I was about to say. I think that's Scott Diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott Diamond's
Back
the
when
ring
Scott
announcer.
Diamond could rock that hair.
and the girl right there is Black Dahlia, his manager.
Yeah.
That's his best friend.
Sean John said Jim once cleared the armory for KCW when he turned on Chuck. Everyone left. LOL. Sad Andy attacked Jim.
Every man with 2 fists has a fighting chance.
Oh yeah.
But you know,
Anybody can be knocked out. What's he say?
that's right. Like Mike Tyson once said, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
It's true. True story.
What was that one thing that what's his name? Oh shoot. What was his name? It was the dude that played Mr. Jones from Friday.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Not Chris Tucker.
Oh.
Hey, man, you got Bear's koozie here, man?
Yeah, it's here. Hey, Bear, it's here. Your koozie's here.
He told me to get it, man, whenever I left. So remind me if you don't care.
I will, brother.
Daniel said every man.
No, that's Bear. Ray Bear Steel.
I wish people was just
No,
put
no.
their names on here. I still learning
No.
right now. I'm still learning here.
Listen, I'll have to teach you who's who so that you next time
Definitely
you'll be
gonna
able
have to.
say their name correctly. That's Bear. When you see that name, his name's Ray Bear Steel, but we all call him Bear. When you see Glenn, that's Donnie Green, so you say Donnie Green.
So to everybody on here, John, I'm still kind of learning everybody's names and everything. So I'm sorry if I get it wrong.
Nah, it's all good, man.
Bear said he was always on your side,
You're new
Chucky.
to it. Oh, man, Bear was, man, he was a guy there, too, man, that was right there with the rest of them, man. It really helped me along. Like, back then, like, Chucky Smooth lived his gimmick. Like, I had the Cadillacs, the fur coats, So whenever me and Barry would ride to these wrestling shows, like, I had a Cadillac that had 3 TVs in it.
Yeah.
So we would watch wrestling shows on the way to wrestling shows.
Hell yeah.
So every week when we would ride to Bell Sterling, Barry would be like, let's watch WrestleMania 8 or Survivor Series, or something. So we would always watch wrestling shows on the way to these shows. And, like, we would go to shows and we would go out. Man, me and Barry had some good times, man.
Hell yeah, I believe it.
A lot of good times, man.
So is this like before Nate?
He did
he
did a rock star gimmick. Which, I mean, it was solid, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I felt so bad. A week or 2 before this match, he broke his nose.
Oh
shit.
really?
So, he had a mask on, and we were wrestling this match. And he would give me a backdrop, and I kicked him up, and I hit him right square in the nose, man. I felt awful about it.
Man.
I was like, but I mean, it's part of it. It's pro wrestling, man.
Yep.
But god dang, but I felt
Wrestling
bad,
ain't
man.
ballet.
No, I didn't know that he used to do the rock gimmick because all
Oh,
I've known
man,
him for
it
was
was
a
a good
chainsaw.
gimmick, man.
Yeah, I know because
Yeah, it was solid.
he has two YouTubes. The first one was Nate Cross. It shows his OO gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one was Nate Hewitt, the chainsaw, Kill Billy.
Oh, are we not doing the
that's the
fur?
Bob-
Are we not doing the fur coat?
That's the Bob Marley fit. It was the lion shirt with the
Gotcha.
Bob Marley pants.
See, this is what I like about watching, like,
Old
legends,
school.
legends such as Chucky Smooth's like match, because you get to learn a lot about that person that's here in that wrestler that's
Yeah.
in the building right now, and also others.
It also
like what they
helps
used to be and
helps
everything.
the other younger wrestlers
Yep.
to understand what worked in wrestling and what you should do and what you should
And that's
work
the
on.
best advice to all the young wrestlers out there who are training out there. Like, always get your homework. Do your homework.
Put some money in your gimmicks, fellas.
Yep.
That's right,
Yep.
because you want to stand out from the rest.
Yes, you do.
Everybody that watches you and they,
Well, I
they
mean, you
see
want to have
you
a
and the
good
other guy.
look. You want to have a
Exactly.
good look, man. I mean, because that's the first impression somebody gets of you is the way you look. I mean,
Exactly.
And Nice Guy Andy, and everybody and every other legend wrestler, like, they helped me find out who Partyman Cam can be.
See,
Because I used to start out as a Diego, this cocky Mexican dude that was like, a gimmick that someone gave me in Tennessee back when I wrestled in Tennessee. I'm like, it's just not working.
Yeah.
It's not working. Then I went to the Samoan gimmick, but I'm like, you know what? I don't want to rip off anybody.
yeah.
And so, I always
I think
tuned
you
in.
also there's a lot of respect there too with the whole
Yeah.
Samoan, culture and all
Exactly.
that. So you kind of gotta watch. Yeah.
We got two stories for you, Chuck. The first one, Bob Green wants you to tell a story about the road trip down in Georgia for OCW, and Barry wants you to tell
Bobby Green.
how
damn
light
you,
his chair shits off.
Damn you! This story was told the last time by your damn cousin, bro. Oh, fumble.
What a fumble, Cam. What a fumble.
If you guys had a better stand, it would be good.
It is very damn. Wait.
It is not a good
Yes.
stand.
Someone has done something to it, Cam, I'm telling you. Because it wasn't like this last time.
It's because it was standing on there.
Oh,
and
what'd
plus
you
it-
do?
No, it's just a little rubber band that goes through.
He
it.
made it limp.
I did not make it limp. Johnny, you
That's-
know a
that's
lot
how-
about going limp.
That's
Hey,
how-
Drew, it wasn't me. Just so you know, that's his mic. The one with the red cable is
It
the
was
one I
not
had.
my fault.
Bear said, ask you how light his chair shots are.
Oh, why is a feather
He was taking care
with
of
an
it.
anvil behind it?
He's like, please don't tell them that I hit you so hard.
No, the best Larry D is the best with the chair shots. Larry D hit me with a chair one time and racked it all over my head. I had a knot on the back of my head.
Woo!
Yeah. And he was facing me, not at the back of my head.
And you still had a knot.
Oh, man. He killed me.
Man, I tell you what, though. I enjoy having you in studio just as much as I do Al and them.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Because, man,
I don't know if I take that much as a compliment, man. You compare me with Al, though, man.
Hey.
It's not saying a whole lot.
you're Al wish they was smooth as smooth.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. But when you compare me to Al, man, I'm like, is that really a compliment?
I know, right? Because Al was
Like, you're not setting the bar very high, bro. Like,
you're above Al, and Al's about right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bear now, Bear's up close to where you are in Donnie.
Man, they're
but
all right, I
Mike,
guess.
I mean Al's pretty much down here, not on your level.
He's a
I
little
don't know who said it, but
He's a little dick shy.
What?
I don't know who said it. I don't know if it's Andy who said it. I swear.
It was Andy. He said you're fired, but it's a joke.
Hey, like I said, Andy, my mic was the one with the red cable on it.
That's right. And my mic's the purple mic.
It's not the broken one. So
The orange mic.
Just keep
It's
putting me out
Cam.
there,
orange,
man.
the orange mic's one's broke.
It's probably because Johnny keeps kissing it
you
every
can
time he's
see.
on here.
Actually, I've not
Because
been
this
on
is
it.
your seat.
Actually, I've not been on it in a while.
I know you haven't.
You have.
No, I've always been either in the back or right here.
No, you've been on it. Every time you're my co-host.
How many
That's why I'm
people
a
have we had
co-host.
tune in tonight? Is it
We've
been-
had a lot.
We got a lot of people tuning in.
cool?
I'm telling
Good
you.
deal.
Every time that we have someone of your stature on, a lot of people tune in.
Good deal, man.
I'm telling you, they're learning from
I was
you.
hoping a lot of people would tune in, man.
Exactly.
I like people, know about my story, where I come from, man.
Exactly.
Because
Because
I work in I'm sorry, I work at a healthcare center, nursing home deal.
yeah,
And I love learning people's stories. Like these 80, 90-year-old people, I like to learn where they come from, what they've been through. I mean, it's really fascinating. So it's kind of cool, when people see, where you come from. Dang, man, what's he doing over there, bro?
With this darn
this guy.
Dang, man.
I'm sick of this thing.
That's how you know this guy's still relatively new.
We need to mount that. We need to mount it.
Apparently with you for him. Because that doesn't do that to me or Sean.
He got the drops. He's
Like literally before you even showed up, I've been struggling with this thing.
Man.
Probably because you touch it so much.
You want to hit some Miss Wild Turkey, bro?
I think that's the last thing I need. That's the last thing I need.
Nerves?
I mean, that wild turkey might help him out.
I think his nerves done got him or something, bro.
I think he's awestruck by Chucky Smooth being out here.
I mean, I'm starting to wonder, man.
He saw the first curse like,
man.
oh my God, I can't compete with that.
Man, shake it, gotta shake it over here, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell he's awestruck.
Look, I'm just ready for Sunday, y'all. So I'm just, I'm kind of still have my energy up and everything.
Hey, that's true. I feel you on that.
And I don't mean to get off topic. Make sure y'all come out Sunday night. We have the annual Lexington, Kentucky Thriller Parade going on, featuring yours truly, Partyman Cam. I'll be doing the werewolf scene. Be there. The parade starts, I believe, at 7.
When is this now? Sunday?
This Sunday. Down on
Main Street?
Main
Vine?
Street.
Main?
Yeah, Vine Main Street.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
And if you want any more information on that, hit me up and I'll let you know.
Guys, I'm gonna go refill. Give me a minute intermission. I'll be right back.
Sounds good,
And
brother.
if you're just now tuning in, we are.
How's it going?
Yep.
Yep.
Trailer Dane.
Got it.
If you're just now tuning in, we are with the legendary Kentucky wrestler Chuck E. Smooth.
And who Al still has a kink for beating up.
Apparently so.
He's got the little penis syndrome.
I mean, that might be true because he had to beat you up so many times. He realized, God dang,
Well,
this guy's
dick shot.
too bad. He got.
Oh, look what I found! It bear.
Hey, look, he found it.
Giants suck. Go Steelers.
But yeah, he beat you up because he realized, God dang it, this Chucky Smooth guy's way more beautiful than me.
I am a pretty motherfucker, boy.
And
Balls in.
that's why he did it.
No hair, don't care.
Make sure you call in, guys, if you have any questions for
Come
me.
on, man. Somebody
That's
call
right.
in, man. Come
Somebody,
on.
and Bobby
Come
Blake,
on,
Bobby
guys.
Blake, you've been on here almost
What's
all
the
night.
number?
The number is 859-684-9535.
You heard that.
And I ain't giving out my number, dang it, because I ain't getting no freaking call.
Oh,
I be
hey,
getting weird
just hit
calls
me
all
up
day.
on OnlyFans.
That's right. Like I said, it's called
Email me
Smooth
for
and Smooth,
nudes.
Mr. Smooth. Hey, nothing
I
wrong
promise you,
with
he's
that.
smooth like a dance floor groove, baby.
That's right. Call in, guys, and ask him some questions.
Anything.
Yeah, but we're watching matches here, and this is against
Nate Hewitt,
Nate Hewitt.
Nate
his old
Cross.
gimmick.
I'm surprised.
Rock guy.
I'm surprised he hasn't commented on here tonight. Nat.
Hey, he's a busy man, though.
Definitely, he be busy. He be staying
And see,
busy.
look, that's another good crowd right there, man. Look at that.
Definitely.
That is a damn good crowd. And that's a good looking ring.
I feel like not only is it just like the company, it's just like the building itself because it like holds
That's what
a lot
I
of
said,
people.
man. Lawrenceburg always drew, man.
Hey, that reminds me of last Sunday when they had Booker T.
Yeah.
They had a packed crowd.
Definitely, like
Oh, I've
it
seen
was
it.
sold out.
I've seen a standing room only in that build, man.
Hey, I had to stand in room only for OVW back at Country Boy Brewing. That was last year.
Man, how good was that documentary? Did you watch that documentary?
Yeah, I
on
watched
OVW?
it.
I liked it.
That was
really
a good
enjoyed it.
documentary.
And what's funny is like, like me and Maria and Ronnie Roberts and Maria's daughter, man. Like, I remember her, like, last time I seen her, I think I, donated money for, her basketball camp. Like, she was, she was a teenager, man, and, didn't see her on that documentary. I'm like, man, good for
Damn.
her, man.
That's right.
Good for her, man. Good for Maria. Good for her. And then Cash Flow, actually, when he first started, man, he worked a couple shows for KCW.
Nice.
Back years ago when he first got to start, before he had the long hair and everything.
Yep.
Him and Steve Marino did like a gangster mob gimmick.
Nice.
Like with the top hat suspenders, the white beaters, and they tag team, and they worked a couple of shows for us.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the documentary. I'm not a big Matt Jones fan. I'm a big Kentucky Wildcat fan.
Me too.
But I'm not really a big Matt Jones fan. So, like, watching it, I'm like, I totally get the wrestler's frustration from their side of it. Like, I totally get it. Like, you got this outsider coming in, telling Al Snow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Telling Al Snow, come on, man.
I like how.
How you gonna tell Al Snow how to run a damn show, man?
I like how Matt Jones was like, you know, Al's got his way of doing things. I got my thing. I want to do things, but Al's trying to overshot what I want to do.
He's like, Al's terrible with money. Man, come on, man.
Yeah,
leave that man alone,
yeah,
man.
Al gets what needs to happen.
Dude, OVW ain't OVW without Al Snow at the moment. I mean, years ago, back when, when Danny Davis and all of them, they built what they built. They were great, but, Al Snow's kept OVW alive, man,
Oh, man.
Exactly.
And, I'm just like, man, you got this outsider coming in. Yeah, leave that man alone, man.
Yeah, and the only reason why the Netflix series made is because Matt Jones wanted to make it.
He's all about making that money, man. Like,
Did Nate just pull a Eddie Guerrero on you just now?
Yes. yes, he sure did.
That's a tribute to Eddie
Guerrero. Sure did. Too. Eddie Guerrero finish.
He took your belt.
Sure did. No, I think he was already champ.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I think he just held on to it.
He used the Eddie Guerrero finish, and that was great.
Yep, sure did.
Look at that chair.
Who's this on the mic?
Got used for that.
I think it's Jim.
Yep. Look at that.
That's amazing.
You're like, oh hell, he hoodwinked me. He got the. Is
this you? Yeah, I can see the fur right there.
I had a match one time. This is a funny NWF story. I noticed I had a match there with Anthony Bryant. I don't know if it was that match, but I had a match with Anthony Bryant one time at Bone Crushers. Which is Roger Ruffin's wrestling school.
Nice.
And I had a match with Anthony Bryant leading up to Fan Fest. And I was heel. So I come out first. Soul Train gimmick.
Yeah.
So I get to the ring when the lights go out, when the heel comes out. So I, circled the ring, got in the ring. And at the old Bone Crushers building, the ductwork runs low. It's the first time I'd wrestled Bone Crushers. I didn't know that. Lights were out. So I go to get up on the second rope to get my pop when I first come out, and I run my head up into a bolt. It's a mount that's holding the ductwork for the heat and air. I run my head up into it, and I start bleeding like a freaking stuffed pig, man. I'm like everywhere, and people's like, "Holy shit!" Like, I was wrestling Anthony Bryant, he hadn't even come out. And I'm
already in the Christmas mask.
He comes to the ring and he's like, what the? Why are you already bleeding, dude? We haven't even locked up.
I haven't even thrown a punch at you, brother.
I wrestled that whole match just covered in blood. Oh, man, damn bloodbath, man.
Now look at that. That really is a low ceiling. That's about what New South building was when it was Wildcat.
Yeah.
This is what?
This is Paris.
Yep, the PTW.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prime Time Wrestling. That's what Larry D.
Ed Auger. It wrestles for NWF.
Is that his, like, is that always been his gimmick, just coming out with a bucket?
I think pretty much, yeah.
Because I'm just like looking at the shirt. If you can't drink it, fight it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's one of Roger's guys.
Yep, Dale Mann and Dale Bass.
Yeah.
Dale Bass has some stories. If he ever was getting here, he'd have a lot to tell.
God, Dale Bass could talk for days, bro.
Because at the Caverna show earlier this year, we had Tony Crowell and them on, and as soon as Dale Bass came over there, those guys just sat back and they were trying to get their words out. Dale Bass just kept on talking and talking. They're like, "Okay, fellas, we're gonna leave. This became the Dale Bass show. Goodbye, fellas."
I love Dale Bass. He's great. But I've been on shows where they've actually had to cut his mic.
I'm sorry, but how could you see through that? Because I saw you coming out with that hood over your head. I'm like, dang, that covered his whole face, man.
What's funny is people used to always tell me, how do you wear that big ass hot coat? I'm like, bro, I worked for a total of 30 seconds.
It's just like, be glad don't wrestle in it.
Like, I put it on right before I go out the curtain.
That's right.
And I like, we're at the circle of the ring, and it's off. And got a, bless her heart, R.I.P., and Miss Ann. She used to come to every show. Wore this Chucky Smooth shirt.
Yes.
As smooth as I want to be. Yeah, she's gone now, man. She used to come to every show, man. She was a true MWA fan, man.
R.I.P. to her.
Oh, man, she's one of the good ones.
Look, he's dead. That's to
Andrew, look at Dew.
Yep,
Oh,
there he
there's
is.
Dew.
Young Dew.
Yeah.
Look at that. Young Dew.
So, Chucky Smooth, do you still wrestle or
No, he's retired.
Now, 2017, I had my, it's supposed to be my last match, and I had one more after that.
Mm-hmm.
Sean said he missed her.
Yeah, she was a good person. She was a true fan.
It's always amazing how many dang, just punch a hole through the ceiling.
I used to hit that ceiling tile every time, the same one.
You probably got up there like, let this not be it.
I got another funny story about this building.
Go ahead and tell it.
I was wrestling Roger Ruffin one night, and I fit Roger into that far buckle right there. Roger does that Ric Flair gimmick where he flips in the buckle and goes over the top rope.
Yeah.
Well, I shot him in, and he did the flip, and his foot hit the light, hit one of those fluorescent bulbs, and broke during the middle of the match.
Oh my gosh.
Glass went everywhere, all over people, fans, kids. Tim Goddard, the commissioner, was there that night.
Dang, he was turned up.
We had to stop the whole match, to sweep all the glass out of the ring. Oh, man, it was like a whole ordeal. Like, we had to stop the match and everything.
Dang, I should have just kept fighting outside on the other side, for real.
We would have done it.
That's because Commissioner.
That was one of the funniest Roger Ruffin stories ever, man. I never will forget that, man.
William Maddox said, Chucky Smooth rules.
Yes, man. Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you what, that story was great.
Let me tell you something. I believe this is like the most turned up opponent I've ever seen you with.
Oh, yeah,
because this
man.
dude is over here dancing, jumping around.
Yeah, he was dancing to
Ed
Chucky Smooth's entrance.
Ed always had a lot of energy.
That's the best kind, because if a wrestler is
Well, like I said, man,
got it.
He's one of Roger's guys, man.
Yeah, look at him. He's ready. He's ready to go.
He's ready for some Chucky Smooth.
Hold on, isn't that one? No, that's just a photographer. Okay, because I thought
it's Chris Smoot. He used to do the photography at all the shows.
Exactly.
because I thought that was one of the person, one of the security guys you always see at EWA.
Yep.
Who has the same kind of hairstyle as he does, but
Exactly.
I thought that was him.
I mean, it could have been him from the
I mean,
future.
who knows? Probably.
But yeah, this guy's got energy. This is what you want in an opponent.
Definitely.
Have you not heard anything from Donnie Green tonight?
Definitely
Not yet.
have not. Donnie, let's get you on in here, man.
Let me
Man, he
send him
told
up.
me, man, he was gonna hit up the show, man. Where is Donnie Green? Where is Glenn Curran?
Let's see, because I'm about to send the number.
Let's go
That
ahead.
way he's got it.
Make sure you call in, guys. If you have any questions, make sure you call in. We got Chucky Smooth in the house.
He's over at bullshit, man, eating tacos.
Oh, now you want to put on the now you want to put it all
See? Look, surprised you did that. See, I was getting a little bit fatter then, man.
on. So you wanted to like cover it up
Keep
a
that
little
gut
bit.
in, yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, I started getting my weight back a little bit.
Now they got
too.
one. Now they got one of them shirts that you see on the freaking ads and everything. That's like, oh, it's supposed to like make you look like you're smaller. Bull crap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shut
But
it
you
out.
didn't.
I need all the help I can get. I'm one of them guys that shaves it to make it look bigger kind of guy, you know.
Bob Green said he is hanging with Buddy Current.
Buddy! Last time I seen Buddy, he bought me 2 drinks. So, Buddy,
Bobby, Bobby, you want to
buddy.
call in? Johnny will send you the number. Won't call
Yeah.
in.
Donnie Green. We're waiting for Donnie Green.
Dang, you got him in the butt that hard.
Oh, Atomic Drive, man. I'm old school, man. Sidewalk
right.
Slam.
That's right. Sidewalk Slam. It's always a great movie.
I couldn't tell. Is the bottom rope a little bit loose?
Yeah, looks like it's got a little play in it, but hell, you never touch it though.
Yeah.
Bottom rope is pointless.
Yeah, that's right. The bottom rope is.
I've wrestled on shows where the bottom rope's broke. We wrestled with just the 2 top ropes.
Hey, that reminds me of earlier this
What's
year.
happening?
Larry D, Maxley, and them, they were wrestling a match. Maxley gets onto the bottom rope with 1 foot, and the bottom rope snaps completely. They had to wrestle the entire match without the bottom rope.
Have you ever seen the video of when the rope broke on me that night? Have you seen that video?
Not yet.
Is it on
But
YouTube?
if it's on YouTube,
No, I've got it, but I posted it on my Facebook in the past.
Bobby said, I don't have long distance, LOL.
Hey, Scorpy.
It was a PTW show. I wasn't even supposed to work that weekend.
Oh, man.
I think Larry had a cancellation, and he called me and he was like, "Can you come tag with Stan in the main event?" And yeah, it's right down the road. No big deal. Yeah, no big deal. Wrestling with Stan shouldn't be that hard. So we were main event. They've been using the ring all night, man, hitting the ropes, whatever. So I get out there, man. We're getting into our opening spot. I was wrestling Brandon Taggart, and he shot me in, and I ducked the line and was coming back. The top rope broke.
Oh, Jesus.
And when it broke, my momentum like flipped me, and I hit my head on the catwalk.
Ooh.
That's worse.
And I was out cold. Like, Donnie come out to me, and I was like, he said I was snoring.
Oh, dear.
Like, I was out, man. And what happened is where those cables meet, there's like a clamp
Yeah.
that you ratchet down,
Yeah.
and they come loose. And like I said, we were last match. They'd been hitting it all night.
Yep.
And, like, when I hit the ropes, like, I hit the fucking ropes. Like, it ain't no,
Oh, yeah.
And I hit on, man, that motherfucker went,
That's why when we hit the ropes and we hook our arm,
Yep.
you gotta make
Always
sure you
hook
hang on to it.
It's day one. It's day one shit you learn right there.
Yep.
Just like day one shit, you learn to wipe your
That's
feet
that's
before you
something
get
that that's something that Omega taught me. He's always like, why do we hook the ropes? Just in case they snap, you have something to hang on to.
And that was the thing, Larry, when right after that, I think it's when Larry D kind of actually started his school. And he was like, man, see, he said, I show my kids that. Like, this is why you hook this top rope. You know what
that's
I mean?
wrestling 101. That's one of the things that's taught you, and also to wipe your feet before you get in that ring.
Definitely. It's like walking into a dojo.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you walk in the ring, it's like walking into a dojo.
Well, it's a respect thing, man. It's like, I'm going to wipe my feet off. I'm not going to track a bunch of mud in here and all of us fucking roll around
Exactly.
in it. You know what I mean?
I've seen some guys that forget.
Just like shaving your armpits, dude.
Exactly.
It's a fucking respect thing, man. You don't want to get an arm lock with a fucking...
Well, that hair going on there.
Fucking afro
tickling your neck.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a respect thing.
Exactly.
They're the wrestlers, man.
That's the one thing that
get home.
That's one of the things that needs to be taught today.
Yep.
The first thing should be respect.
The last match I wrestled in this building, I tagged with the Abyss.
Hell yeah, Abyss.
Yeah.
Abyss?
Yeah.
Oh, heck.
And now he's worked for WWE.
I got a funny Abyss story. Freaking, which he does like... He's working in the office of WWE now.
Yep.
He's been there for quite some time.
That's where
I
he's been?
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's actually been producing matches.
Yeah, for a while
Wow.
now.
That's crazy.
Been behind the scenes.
They've actually got plenty of TNA guys that's now working behind those scenes doing.
Wow.
they're
And,
putting
and I
together
heard they also got
matches.
WWE wrestlers that work behind the scenes, too.
He come down one weekend and did a double shot, 2 shows in Mount Sterling one weekend.
Yeah.
So he come down and he stayed at a mutual friend of ours, and we were going to go out in Lexington that night after the show.
Exactly.
So I was like, I want to drive back to Lexington. I'm going to go to my house and shower. I'll be ready. And, they drove down separate. I was like, well, we'll pick you up and we'll go to the bar. So they come to my house. He gets out and he's like, hey, bro, man, I got to pee, man. I got to piss, bro. He's like, I come in and use your bathroom. I was like, yeah, man, come on in, man. And I was, living with my mother at the time. And he walks in, man, and on my front porch, it's kind of dark, and we have a ceiling fan. It's kind of like it's where we kind of hang out in the summertime. The porch is pitch dark. He comes up and he hits his head on the globe.
Oh my gosh.
Man, dude, he's like 6'8", dude, 400 pounds, dude. Oh, he's like, oh shit, bro. So man, we get to the bar, man, and we go. I don't know if y'all remember, there was a club called Gambino's. It used to be over on UK campus years ago, man. And like, we walk in with this big motherfucker, man, and people are like, God dang, man. And I'm over there thinking, yeah, I wish the motherfucker would start a motherfucking fight night.
Right. Because you had a 6'8" guy there.
But outside of that, man, like, that guy is such a great guy. Class act, great wrestling mind, man. He's a genius when it comes to, like, finishes and spots and doing things, man. Like,
and he's also
like
great at producing.
Homegrown, local Kentucky guy. Trained by Roger Ruffin. Like, another one of them guys.
And definitely great at producing too, because look at the work he's been doing.
And like I said, he has that great wrestling man. Like he was always good at like calling finishes and spots, man. So like the position he's in now serves him like great. Like that is like the total like job for him, man, because he was always great at that, man.
Damn straight.
And I think we just have a match right. That's
Bobby Blade versus Chucky Smooth.
Man, that's the smallest ring I've ever seen.
That's Kentucky Championship Wrestling.
Wow.
Yeah. That's actually a 16-foot ring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It only looks small too because we're at a distant shot.
Where the camera angle is. Yeah.
Yep.
I think these videos are a little compressed because you can see the sides where. I think they shrink it.
Is this another fur coat you have?
Yeah.
How many have?
I had 3.
3?
Yeah.
What was the third one? Because I know we already seen the brown one.
I had a black one that was similar to the other one.
I like it. Look at that. You got attacked.
Was that Bobby?
Man, I don't even remember.
That looks like Al still attacking you because he ripped out.
I don't think it's
Who is
Al.
that? Who is that attacked you in 2
It's
years?
Tito Zara, Scott Keelan.
And that's Bobby inside the ring.
He wrestled for a short while. He went under Tito Zara. But he was a great film producer for us when we had KCW. Like, he produced all the film. But he's actually a car salesman. I think he's in real estate now. Great guy, man.
He's a big
is
guy,
that Tommy too?
He's a monster, dude. He was right there. He's lost a lot of weight, but
he beat
right
the hell out of you.
Oh yeah,
took your
is that
off.
Tommy right there too? Because I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
That's Tommy.
Tommy
Dude,
been to hell out of your shows,
dude,
man.
You know I got top flight security on KCW, man. I got dude. Come on, man. Top flight, bro.
Tommy's been around a long time.
You know, Daryl and Crazy Tommy, dude. I had top flight security, man.
Hell, I go fishing with him when I'm fishing with my uncle.
Got the same motherfucking Tennessee hat for 27 years.
And he ain't never going to change it out either.
No. Why stop now?
He still does the same thing they does when they was securing.
I used to tell Donnie that was his cousins. He used to get so mad. Man, get your cousin, man.
I mean, he'd be a skinny ass cousin.
Bobby Blade, look at the body. Look at that. Look at the biceps.
Look at that. The most muscular man known to man. The one man domestic.
I wish I could say what he usually says in the ring right now with the mama sticking this, slapping, spitting on babies, slapping old ladies and everything.
He said it on a podcast a while back. We said we'd like to hear you cut that promo. He's like, I don't know if I got it, fellas. And then just like that, he start getting into it and you start seeing confidence fly back into him.
Man, Bobby Blade used to do this elbow off the apron onto the outside. And it was the stiffest fucking thing ever, man. God, it was stiff.
I believe it. Bobby Blade was
because he would hit you here every time, right?
Like right in the stomach?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And you'd be like every time.
Trying to guess right there.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I wish this idiot would finally hit me on the chest.
Oh, man, he hit me same spot right there, man. And you'd be like, every time.
But it looked good, though.
Oh, yeah, it looked like $1 million. But
it was
it hurt
painful
like a
as
son
hell.
of a bitch. Oh, yeah.
And he made sure that it was going to be painful.
Look at Bobby Blade. He's a high flyer, bro. Oh.
He remembers when he was the young stallion back
Bobby
then.
Blade took a flare bump off the top, folks.
That was actually pretty great, too. And
Yeah,
look,
looked
you
really
guys
good.
rip him.
Look at that, dude.
Back body drop on the Bobby
Right there
Blade.
tells you, dude,
Man.
how good Bobby Blade
Yes,
was.
it
This
does.
was like way later in his career, man. Look at that, dude.
And he doesn't give himself credit.
He don't, man. He don't at all. He shortchanges himself.
Watching him take that back body drop.
Bobby
tells
Blade
you
has
like
always
that.
shortchanged himself, man.
Mhm.
Dude was a
Yes.
hell of a
Now-
worker, man.
Now he's managing
Because
picture
Bobby
perfect.
knows how good he was in his younger years, and he like set a standard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like he's tough on himself, man.
Yeah, and you know, I've noticed that because, like, you know, he'll, like, sometimes after New South shows or EWA shows, like, where he's making a promo, he's like, how's that good, man? I'm like, Bobby, that's incredible.
Dude, he's tough on himself, man.
You are incredible.
He's his biggest critic, man.
He
Which
did
is
that.
not bad. It's not bad at all. It's good. It's a good thing.
And, like, you know, when the crowd's getting into
Oh, you
it,
got choke
start
slam.
Yeah.
reciting everything you saying,
Now
Yeah.
see,
that's how you know you're doing something.
now
Oh,
see,
yeah.
that's believable. You getting choked slammed by a bigger guy.
But how good did that flare bomb and that backdrop look?
That looked
That
damn
was
good.
amazing.
Bobby Blade needs to understand that he was one of the best.
And still
it
is.
shows you, man. It shows you, like, dude, he's 40-some years old in that video,
Yep.
man.
And when he cut the promo last year after we asked him to, at first he didn't think they could. He sat there, and as he's cutting the promo, you start seeing that light go on, that flicker, that charisma.
And
Yep.
he can still outwork half of these fucking kids these days.
Yes, he could.
Maybe not as fast, not as nimble.
He don't have to be because
No, you don't have to
because
be.
in wrestling,
Yeah.
any style can work, including Bobby Blade. He won't even have to take a bump.
No.
He just has to do his thing, move around the ring, talk to the fans, disrespect them. Don't even have to take a bump because he'll
Yep.
outwork everyone.
Yep.
Because look at this. He bought a hell of a match with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a
Heck,
hell of a match.
after you just got attacked and
Yeah.
chokeslam, heck, you still came out on top.
Yeah.
But you know, like y'all said, Bobby Blade is still till this day gonna be one of the best. Too.
We kind of did a thing with KCW. Was like everybody was against me, kind of thing.
Is this you in this one also?
No.
Okay. Because sometimes I'm still trying to.
There's Chucky Smooth versus Anthony Bryant.
Sure, that's a good one there.
Right here, this one.
Yep.
Triple R
That's
Superstar.
the same building, Lawrenceburg building.
Hell yeah. Wildcat Championship Wrestling. Look,
There's
there's a
Ronnie Roberts
and look, there's a guy laid out on the
and
outside.
Maria. There's
Yep,
Maria.
Amazing Maria, young.
See, this is when Maria and them first started.
Hell yeah.
Maria and Ronnie. Yeah.
Oh, who's this referee?
He owned Wildcats, Santa Claus. He
Yep,
owned
that's Santa
Wildcat
Claus.
Championship
Santa Claus. Is
Wrestling.
that what y'all just call him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his
Yeah,
name.
we call him that.
He passed away not long ago.
Hey, Andy.
Hey!
Well, look at this. The late
I was just
guy.
asking about you, man.
I'm here, man.
Why you getting a tube stuck up there?
Huh?
You getting a tube
Keyhole.
stuck
Just
up
put
there?
your.
Oh, I'm having a colonoscopy tomorrow.
Oh,
That's
man.
right.
Yeah, it's that turning 50 thing.
Did you have to take that stuff?
Oh, yeah, I've been taking that at night. I've been shitting my brains out all day long.
It happens to the best
I'm glad
of
you
us.
showed up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been having fun reminiscing about Chucky Smooth's career. Road stories and
watched
more.
the
And
Bobby-
we're
I
right now
love
watching some more.
KCW, I love KCW.
Me too, man.
It
We
was
were
my
just talking
shit.
about. Wendy posted a picture earlier, man.
Yeah.
The old one, man. It was like your kids when they were little, man. I'm
I
like,
didn't-
know, my-
You
Man,
didn't really
it's
send me that
awesome,
picture.
I sent it in the email.
It didn't
Did
show
it come
up.
up? Oh,
yeah, she posted. I was like, man, I don't miss that, man. That
yeah,
was so
yeah,
cool, man.
yeah. That was awesome. Them kids
Yeah.
loved you. You was a star, dude.
Look,
Love
this
you.
guy's
Star.
trying to rival you, and you're more muscular than him. He took off his shirt like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Let me show you Chucky Smooth.
Man, when your music hit, boy, those kids would love you. They'd chase you, and you'd always let them hold the belts and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They loved you, dude.
Oh yeah.
but
Is
they
that
couldn't
Sean?
be Mr. Soul Train.
yeah,
The funny thing is, like he said, this Mr. Soul Train was supposed to be a heel when he's at NWF, but it ended up turning face.
sure.
Because nobody could hate Chucky Smooth. And this actually features Santa Claus as a referee. This
I
matchup.
wish somebody would make some KCW shirts again.
Man, I sold every one of those that I had. Man, I'd love to get a reprint of those.
Yeah.
I like to get an
I
old
like
school
the whole.
one.
Yeah,
Old school Chucky.
I like
Smooth
the whole
shirt.
logo and everything.
I had one of those shirts forever. I had a white one, and I loved it. I wore it all the time.
I had a couple because we did a softball team actually one time too. So I had like
Yeah.
the softball and the.
I remember when y'all would do that softball team. Y'all had the softball. I seen y'all playing up at Constitution.
Idolizer too. Idolizer, yeah.
And I seen y'all play up there, and y'all had all that Macho Man stuff on.
Yeah, that was Madness. That's Barry Dim's team. Yeah.
Macho Man.
Yeah, it's Barry and Alan Dim's team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you play with them too?
For a little while, yeah, sure
Yeah,
did when they
yeah.
first started.
That was awesome.
Yep. Yeah, they got some really cool stuff every year.
Yeah, the Armory was cool. Did y'all travel the KCW? Did y'all travel?
Man, we did the Ice Center,
Uh-huh.
Lexington Ice Center, and then we did the Armory out there.
The Ice Center, man, the Ice Center always
Yeah.
has really big like it can draw like that area draws.
Well, the thing
But like
about
they
that-
always charge too much is what I understand.
Expensive.
Well, at first it was fine, but they kept on wanting every month.
Yeah, charge you more.
Yeah, it would change.
Well, that's what New South was doing. New South was drawing over there
Yeah.
big time. They had a big crowds over there, and then like they just said that they just kept
Yeah.
charging more and more and more.
They
Yeah.
switched up.
Yeah, I remember when you guys. I think the first couple shows I've seen of KCW back in the day was over there at the Ice Center.
Yeah.
And y'all guys drew big time.
Big
y'all
time
would
over
draw.
there.
Y'all would draw over at the Armory too, but like it's kind of out of the way for everybody to come. I
Yes.
think.
You're right.
But
You're
the
right.
Ice Center was
Man, I
perfect.
always would. Do you remember there was a wrestling school over in Center Parkway at one point?
I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, there was the police station's there now, but there was a wrestling school there for a while there, like maybe a year, I'd say.
If
I guess
somebody's,
that's not
if
like a
somebody's
while.
tuning in, Bobby Blade might know
But
something.
that was back in the day though. That was
Yeah.
that was back in the day,
I don't know.
the years ago.
Huh.
I
Hey,
love coming to you guys. Y'all's
You know who that is inside pink singlet?
who is that?
That's Ronnie Roberts.
Okay.
That's when
OVW.
he started.
Reverend
started
Ronnie.
out. Yep, from OVW.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's him when he first started out. It's also featured Mason Maria when she started
How
out.
old are you now, Chuck?
45.
Are you 45?
Yeah.
I didn't think you was that old.
I know, right?
I'm 50. I just turned 50 last week.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
actually
A couple weeks ago.
this man's actually 35.
You know,
he
yeah.
just says he's 50.
50 is the new 30, though, is what they say.
Yeah, that's true.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And Chucky, you don't look 45. You look like you're 20.
Hey, man, that's why I love you, man.
Yeah.
That's why I love you, bro.
That's what I'm talking
Get back
about.
in the ring, man. Get back
Hey,
in the
My
gym.
mind tells me yes, but my body tells me no.
I know, but
Hey,
like
you
it'll
don't
be
have
a,
to take a bump. You
it'd be
just
a good reason to
I've
get
only
your
got
butt-
one class.
be a good
I don't
reason.
take no bumps, and I don't lay down.
I just like to shine, man.
That's right.
Oh, you,
That's what
somebody-
Dirty Chris used to say. I just
you ever
like
thought
to
about
shine.
coming back and being somebody's manager or something?
No, man, I've thought about it, man. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just sometimes the schedules sometimes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
it's hard to
understand.
hard to commit, man.
I don't get to like. I want to go to all these shows and I don't get a chance to go. Like I don't get a
Tough,
chance to
man.
get down there.
There's a lot these days, man.
And you
Yeah,
got
there's tons and tons of shows.
you got a lot of knowledge up here that you can instill to the younger generation.
You're right, man. And if I could spread it out there, man, I'm more than happy to.
Because
I-
you know, New South wouldn't mind having you there to give knowledge to their people because they got a school up there.
I mean,
I
if they ever asked or wanted my 2 cents,
I wish there was a
more than
place.
happy.
I wish there was a place in Lexington that we could throw shows, man. Like a big enough venue.
It's
that,
just finding just rent, man. It's
yeah,
so
yeah. That's what I'm
expensive.
saying. There, I wish that I wish that there was like a community center or something that we could rent for cheaper, other than just
Well, and then like a lot of people
like
would be
right in the middle of Lexington, because like Lexington doesn't have anything.
And then
Exactly.
a lot of people's like, well, do you have insurance? That's another thing.
Oh yeah, the
Another bridge.
insurance and the schools won't let us do it anymore. Like I remember
There's
when I was
always
a kid.
there's always an excuse.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, they used to rent the schools out for you to play basketball in.
Yeah.
I don't know if they even do
Yeah,
that
if you
anymore.
like knew the janitor or somebody, like yeah, I've done that many times.
Yeah, we used to go over to Russell Elementary.
Yeah.
and they had the big Bugs Bunny on the floor.
Yep.
In the
Was it
middle.
like tile? It wasn't like hardwood.
No, it's hardwood.
Oh, okay.
Over Russell Elementary was.
Russell.
Yeah, Russell.
I'm thinking of Ashland. Okay.
Yeah, does Ashland even have a gym? Do they?
Yeah, it's not a hardwood floor. It's like a tile floor.
Oh, really?
It was different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Weird.
We actually had Kirkpatrick tune in tonight.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, where's Andy?" I told him.
I've been taking some shows. I've been letting Johnny host.
I see
a
that,
bit.
man. He's doing a great job.
He
man.
does. He does a
Appreciate
good
it,
job.
He does, man. He knocks it out, man.
I needed a break a little bit.
Hey, I get it.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a break.
Yeah,
man.
everybody does.
Yeah, I work at UPS too, so peak season's coming, and I'm
Man,
like
you've been there for how long?
21 years.
Woo.
21 years. That's a long time.
Yeah, 21 years.
They better start treating you right.
Anybody that I know that worked at UPS, man, has been there for a long time. Like Bernie,
Yeah,
another one, man.
Uh-huh.
A couple guys, Dish.
A lot of people though, like I've gotten so many people jobs, and they just fucking quit at like they hey,
hate
how
that.
much you been paid, and I'll tell them how much I'm getting. Oh, I don't want to make that, and I'm like,
I
okay, I'll
hate
get you a
that.
job, and then they're like, they quit.
Yeah.
I hate
They
when you
work
stick,
for like 2 months and like, fuck this job.
I hate when you stick your neck out for somebody, dude, and they do you like
Yeah.
that, man.
Yeah.
Well, up there,
I
they
don't do
understand.
that. I won't do that for nobody.
Yeah, up there they understand because a lot of people don't stay. You know, I don't think I've gotten anybody a job that's actually there working there now. I don't think.
I see around holidays, it's probably a pretty demanding job.
Oh man, I just got a $4 an hour raise.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Can't beat that,
$4.25 an hour raise.
And that's the thing about UPS, man, is they always keep their employees happy, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah, this is that old Wildcat Championship Wrestling building
Where'd
that's
Cam go?
now. Yeah, he probably went to the bathroom to
Yeah.
Where'd he
Turkish
go?
bud.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been breaking the thing, and he's been dropping the.
Had to rub one out.
He's been awestruck.
He's been nervous, man. Like I think I fucked
He
his
don't
nerves
sit- I
up.
don't know. He can't sit still very long.
You know, I
He
didn't
got
think I
awestruck
was.
though by him.
I didn't think I was
Oh,
a
yeah.
big of a superstar until tonight.
Yeah.
As
yeah.
soon as he saw
Like, he's
Chucky's
been-
furs,
He's dropped that iPad 20 times, man.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
mics come off.
He'd let you train him.
Oh,
If
for
you had
the
a place to
record-
train.
For the
he'd let you
record,
train him.
my mic is the one that has the red cord.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand.
And mine
Yeah, I
is the
see it.
purple.
I was
It's not
watching.
broke. It's
I
not
was
broken.
watching. They think that I don't watch.
Oh,
but I
there
was
he is.
watching.
We're talking
Yeah,
about him. He's hearing us.
Yeah.
but he did. He got awestruck.
You
by
guys, Donnie and you and Bear, man, y'all and Al, y'all ought to start a wrestling school, man.
Y'all got the knowledge.
Like,
Like I said, man, it's just finding the right building, man,
Yeah.
and just you're not going to in Lexington. You know,
no,
unless,
you're not
you
going to in
know,
Lexington, no.
unless you have a good following or people or have.
Oh,
a
if somebody has a big building somewhere that's sitting halfway empty and you can use some of it.
yeah.
Because I'm telling you, if y'all did a wrestling school, you'd definitely be getting students because they would know.
Yeah.
Donnie Green, Al Steele, Barry Steele, Chucky Smooth, they got the knowledge to pass down.
We definitely have that between the
Yeah.
four of us.
That's something that the new generation could use. Because I know that there's some new generation that are dumb as fuck because they want to
Yeah. Like I
act
said,
like.
it's just they're trained by dummies.
Yeah.
And there's, like I said, locally, there's only a handful of guys, you know, that I even give, you know.
I don't think there's many people except for Cam that's out actually wrestling out in Lexington. I don't think there's a few, I guess, but
Yeah.
I guess what's the name?
Lex Littlefoot.
What was the other guy? The guy that was Lobo.
Yep. Lobo.
Does Lobo live in
Tom-
Lexington? He lives in Lexington, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lobo lives in Lexington,
He does good.
but he don't
job,
wrestle in Kentucky though.
Too. Nope.
Yeah.
He won't wrestle in Kentucky.
He has a bad opinion on Kentucky.
I
Well,
guess.
I don't know if
because
it's
of
still
that
like that, but I know the commission used to be really, really strict in Kentucky, and there people like that, even WWE, they didn't come here for the longest, man, because you know you can't bleed, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Exactly.
There was just too many. But I think after Bashir took office, I think a lot of things changed with like the wrestling
Yeah.
part of like the boxing and wrestling commission changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
You
what
think
I,
you think
what
he
I hear.
did?
From what I hear,
Yeah.
it seems like it's not as policed and governed like it was.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wow, he's inside that white coat.
I'm just getting ready.
You got
He's
his
got a
show.
show later on. He does. He
He-
does.
He had his shirt off. I think he went and put on deodorant.
He
or
does
something.
Michael Jackson
Yeah.
impersonations.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, and Prince, and he does
That's what he was saying.
He get
James
ready.
Brown.
I was showing him my Thriller gimmick a while ago.
Yeah.
Like he was talking about the parade. I'm trying to get
So you got a show later?
Yeah, just at Tin Roof. Do
Okay.
Karaoke night.
nice.
That's
Is that
right.
where you go after you leave here?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him down there and drop him off.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because we're almost at time where we say our goodbyes.
Are we already there? It's that
Yeah.
late already?
Yep.
Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Surprised Donnie Green still
I
hasn't
told
called
you.
man.
Man, I could
I
talk to
told
y'all
you.
all night, man.
Exactly, but that's why we'd like to have you back. Definitely
Man.
do it again.
It's always fun coming on here, man. And like this time we weren't interrupted by Bear and Al.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, so-
Those guys are nuts. Bear can't sit still either.
I'll be with him this weekend.
Bear
You'll
can't
see
sit
the
still.
pictures.
He
You'll
comes
see the
in.
pictures.
Yep.
Yeah, he comes in here and he sits down. He's up and out. He up and out, and you know.
He's so full of shit.
Guess
I
what?
love those
though,
guys. Those
'cause,
guys are awesome.
Because we got a show coming up next year, and it's going to be for the first time ever on any podcast. Solid Steel the tag team. Al Steele and Barry Steele will be here in studio. And you might see their manager, Bobby Blade, join them.
That'd be good.
Yeah, Bobby Blade. But yeah, we haven't had Bobby in a while, have we?
Not yet, but that is something that Al Steele wants to do.
Suplex.
Al Steele wants to do it.
Yep, and so does Mike. So does Barry. Barry should want to just bring in Bobby Blade because it's gonna be Solid Steel for the first time ever in the podcast.
Oh, okay,
They
cool.
were good because I mean a lot of their career, you know, when they first started was Jim Chadwick was their original manager, but Blade was their manager for a long run for them, man.
Bobby Blade was definitely.
He's back doing
one
it.
of the
He's
best.
back in there. He's back.
He can't stay away.
He's back commentating and
I keep on trying.
managing, you know. And
I told him last year. I told him, you never lost it. He said, yeah, I did. No, you did not.
He was
'Cause
at-
you cut
Like
your
I
promo.
said, Bobby Blade's he's his own biggest critic, man.
he was out
Always
for a
has
while,
been.
and then like we brung him in on the show, and he got the little taste
Yep.
of it,
He got
talking
that
about
itch
it
again.
and then like he's back.
And
in
then
it big time.
then at a New South show, when he was walking by, he's like, "Thank you guys, really, thank you guys to us."
Yeah, we got the honors of saying that we brung Bobby Blade back into the business. So.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Because for a long time,
The business is better with Bobby Blade in it.
yes,
man.
it is.
Yeah.
It's a
Because
true
he's
story.
got a wealth of knowledge that these young guys
Exactly.
could be used.
He's such a star, man. He's such a character. Like
Yeah.
he can turn it on anytime he wants, and like he didn't lose it, you know, by being out for a while. He turned it back on, and people love him. People love him.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've never heard anybody say a bad thing about Bobby Blade ever.
yeah.
That's right. Well, guys, we've been on here for almost 2 hours.
It's been real.
Yeah.
That's right. So, Cam, you want to say your goodbyes first?
Thank you, Johnny, for having me here as your co-host, and Andy. Hope everything goes well for you tomorrow. Sean John, get better, my man. And it's been an honor to meet you, Chucky Smooth,
Thank you.
and learning so much about you and watching your matches. I can see why they just said that you took Chucky Smooth, the other one, because he came out with the fur coat too.
Yeah, he ain't got
Because we
shit
were talking
on
about that earlier.
He ain't got shit on me, bro.
Damn straight,
Nah,
though.
you the real Chucky Smooth,
This guy wished that he had your looks.
definitely. But thank you
This
to
guy,
everybody.
his name's Chucky Smooth.
He's
Yeah.
done fought a fan on the way to the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We've seen it all now.
He tried to fight a fan instead of
He
actually
did.
wrestle.
On the way, he's fighting all the fans on the way to the ring.
Yeah.
He like fuck it, I don't want to wrestle.
Great
I just
security.
want to beat
Yeah,
people.
but that's not the Chucky Smooth that we like.
That's right.
He must not be in Kentucky because Kentucky fans would have
Guess
like
not.
wore his head out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy, you want to say your goodbyes?
Oh
brother?
well, thank you, Johnny, for letting me have me on your nice guy for your Rinky Dink Bullshit podcast.
Appreciate it.
I really appreciate coming on and helping you, and showing up. Chucky, nice seeing you. I have to get you back in here when I can spend some time in here talking to you.
Hey, man, it's always
He
an honor.
waited a long time.
Always an honor. And I want to say thank you and your family for always coming out,
Yeah,
spending your hard-earned money. Come out and watch guys like me wrestle.
yeah.
You know,
You're a star, dude.
Hey, man, I appreciate that,
Yeah,
man.
you was a star. You still are a star.
I
But
appreciate it,
you was the
man.
man back then.
Like I love seeing your kids grow up. And Like
Yeah.
it's crazy now, man. Look at that. Like I said when he posted that picture today, man, and like your kids, man.
I'll try to get next time you come in. I'll try to get Leon to come over.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal, man. And like I said, thanks for having me. It's been an honor. I love coming on here talking about, what I've been through, what I've done. Just thanks, man. I appreciate everything, man.
Yeah.
And Al Steele's still a prick, man.
He had a kick for beating on you.
Hey, man.
Man, we saw that.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been commenting tonight, everyone that's tuned in at home, that's been watching and paying attention to Chucky Smooth tonight. I want to thank Cam for being a great co-host. I want to thank Andy for always being a great host on Nice Guy Podcast. I want to thank you, Chucky Smooth, because damn, you're smooth as smooth.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome, brother. And I just want to say, check out the Nice Game Podcast on YouTube.
Yep.
Subscribe
Check it out, people.
and subscribe to the Facebook as well if you
Great
can.
show. Great show, man.
And guys, go check out SuperFly versus Bandito. That's on YouTube. subscribe to that too.
Thriller Parade.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
The Thriller Parade as well.
The parade this
Where you'll
coming
see
Sunday.
This man.
Cam, this Sunday is going to be one of the main events of the
Yeah.
parade there.
He's gonna be turned into a werecat.
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm still
And-
trying to figure out which zombie I'm trying to be. I'm either whether it be Zombie Prince or Zombie Jack Sparrow.
It's close to midnight. Something's evil looking from the door.
That's right.
You try to scream.
That's
So
right.
we ready, man. We
That's
ready.
right.
We ready for Thriller.
Guys, stay nice, because if you ain't having fun,
You ain't getting none.
damn Skippy. Yeet, yeet.
Nice guy, Andy podcast.
That was fun, man. That was a good
You
show,
guys
man.
go on your little
That's right.
Rinky
Great
Dink
show,
bullshit
man. That was
podcast.
fun, man.
That's what it's all about.
Did you have a lot of people tune in?
Hell yeah. We had a bunch.